The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
And that those that are less fortunate work harder. My stocking. Santa?
Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
You might have left a few toys under the tree. Okay, over here. Over here. Okay, stop. All right. Oh, I can turn it off. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, buddy. All right, pal. What is your favorite thing in the universe?
G.I. Joe.
All right. Do you think Santa brought you any G.I. Joes?
Yeah.
Do you think he brought you one G.I. Joe? Maybe like 3? Alright, I guess we'll see. Okay. I want to tell you to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3! What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Oh. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Oh, look. It's a rattler. You asked Santa for the rattler.
Yeah.
Look. He comes with that red guy.
Yeah.
Look, what was the other one you asked Santa for? Oh, did you ask Santa for this one?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it called? Do you remember? The aircraft carrier. Whoa, the aircraft carrier. You must be a pretty lucky little fella. Wow, are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we get, I'm gonna put this camera down. I'll help you open some of the stuff, okay? Okay. Can you say, Yo, Joe?
Yo, Joe!
Long time listener, first time caller. Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller.
First time
Caller.
caller.
After downloading the free Discord app, use the invite link in the description or scan this QR code with your phone to be taken to the Beyond Wednesdays Discord server.
First time listener, long time caller.
There you will see the Modern Comic Mayhem category on the left with the call-in waiting room. Join that call-in waiting room, set up your camera and your mic, and have your questions ready.
Call me now!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Saturday night, the Saturday night before Christmas. It's going to be an excellent, just a chill show. I was telling the guys backstage, I didn't think I was going to do a show at first. I was just kind of testing the water, and then I figured, you know what? I think people are going to be just able to chill and get away from whatever they're doing towards the end of the night, and maybe come hang out with a couple drinks, or hopefully you guys enjoyed the pre-sesh. That was a pretty fucking epic long pre-sesh. What do you guys think?
It was incredible, dude.
Yeah.
That kid, bless his soul. Did you see that?
Yeah.
G.I. Joe Paradise.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new co-host with us tonight that you have never seen before, unless you checked out his channel. I talked about his channel. I went on his show a few weeks back, dude. I had a great fucking time. We're going to call him BC or G, whatever I feel like, whatever I like, from Black Crown Comics, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Oh, dude, I appreciate the invite, man. Had a blast with you over on my channel. You crushed it. You did your thing. You know your stuff. So that was a good time, man. So I'm honored to be here with you guys tonight.
Hell yeah, bro. And of course, Binky, you guys all know Binky's. Make sure you guys are checking out his IG and his Whatnot sales. I saw you had a pretty interesting issue on your last sale. Did you get that all fixed out?
So apparently it's not just me. Rage actually gave me a call on Instagram earlier. He's like, hey, I saw your post. I'm having the same problem.
Well,
multi-billion-dollar company. You can't go on a web browser and print labels.
Yeah. I dealt with that the first couple of months of that thing, man, and it was a nightmare. You would think that they would have that stuff figured out. By the way, you guys, if anybody wants to come on the show, just let me know. Most people have the link, so we're going to have a really cool chill session tonight. And you never know who's going to show up.
What's going on over here, man?
How you doing, Hood? It's good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, we can't leave you alone for a second. You're already cheating on us, man. What's going on?
Sorry.
You
Hey,
whore.
you gotta- you
whore.
Man,
What's up,
how you doing,
Biggies?
bro?
What's a good hood?
How you doing?
Dude,
What's up, Black Crown Comics?
Not much, man. I'll let you in on it, though. All it took was like a video game and a dime bag, and we were good.
That
Here we are.
doesn't
Here we are.
surprise me, man. Merry Christmas, gents.
Merry
Same
Christmas,
to you,
my
man.
brother.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
There's something I'm going to show you, bro. It's going to make everybody go crazy.
Hey,
Hold
calm
on.
down, Bryan.
Hold on.
Bro.
Hold on. By the way, you guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying a drink or two before Christmas, because most of you guys are going to be hating life over the next 2 days, unless you don't have kids, which I'll be loving life. I'll be loving life. So, all right. I want to show Hood something, but before I do, make sure you guys go sub up over to Black Crown Comics. Like I said, I had a good time over there, and he's doing some good shit over there. He keeps his show nice and short compared to what we do. He's not no 3-hour, 4-hour shows. He gives you enough of what you need in an hour and a half usually. So make sure you guys sub up over there. Hood, do you remember when you were talking about the football shit the other day? Do you remember that? Come on.
Well,
When you said that football was fixed. Do you remember that?
well, you know, I didn't want to cause a riot, you know.
Well, I'm going to show you something, bro, that's going to vindicate Hood. Absolutely vindicate Hood.
Well, I was kidding, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. All right, here we go. Check this
So
out.
here's my theory. If you've got an official, it's fixed. Because, well, here's the thing. There's holding in the NFL on every single play. At any given time, they can call the flag. They can throw a flag. Any given time, every play.
So many people gave you shit about that, right? So many people gave Hood shit about this. Listen to this.
I swear football's fixed. I bet San Fran. I said the other day, the Eagles are going to lose the next 2 games.
Yep, yes you did.
They're going to lose to San Fran, and they're going to lose to Dallas.
Yeah.
And then them and Dallas are going to have the same record. I said this a week and a half ago. This way they could flex the game. It's all about money for the TV. And as soon as I said it, 3 days later, they flexed the Eagles-Seattle game. They want every game to come down to the wire to mean something for the television.
For ratings, money.
The Eagles are my team, but I think they're going to get blown out this week. I swear football's fixed. I bet San Fran.
After you say that shit, dude, I'm telling you, they're listening. Not only is it fixed, they're listening. How does that show up in my feed after Hood says that? The algorithm is crazy because I don't ever remember talking about it. They must have heard you saying that, bro.
Probably, man. You know, it's like, you know, back in the early 70s, there was a documentary how the NFL was tied to the mob and things like that. And like, you ever see like kickers that can kick 65-yarders, miss a 25-yard field goal? Like, come on, bro. You know, in college, like just recently, you have like the spread is 3 points, and like they'll make a kick. They'll kick the ball when they should just kneel it because they've already won, but the spread is 3. So, and they're winning by one point. They'll kick a field goal and they'll cover the spread, man. I mean, it's just.
By the way, you guys
are really bad, you know.
I hope I have the Discord working. We'll see how it works tonight. And if you guys want to ever call in. You're more than welcome. Just keep it holiday cheers, okay? Holiday cheers.
So I won $1,000 last year because I bet that Pat Mahomes was going to win the Super Bowl MVP. Right, and the Kansas City Chiefs, they're playing in State Farm Stadium. He's the #1 spokesman.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but it is what it is.
All right, so I think the biggest topic of this week has obviously been the CGC Mark Jeweler stuff, right? I mean, it's been crazy how it's been like figured out on the fly by social media and the comic community, and a few guys really went in and just did some deep diving.
Yep.
But I obviously shout out to them. Shout out to 9.9 Newsstand. Shout out to West Coast Avengers, who's been doing shows on it. Same with.
Swag.
Yeah. Shout out to Swag. Yeah.
Automatic Comics.
Yeah. I'm new to Automatic. But here's the interesting thing. Everybody that I've talked to throughout this whole phase, even in the very beginning when we were just seeing the books and seeing the sales on the books, we were like, there's something weird about this. Yeah. Something smells off about it. Yeah, right? And I want to shout out fucking Rad on IG, who dropped some absolute crazy information that I don't think anybody was thinking of, or at least I just didn't hear it. I apologize if somebody else was talking about it and I just didn't hear it. But one thing about Mark Jewelers is, I mean, we all know they were sold on military bases, right? And if you look at most of your Mark Jewelers, on the cover there is a star stamp on the majority of them, right? Because they were sold at military bases, and the military bases would put that star stamp on them. I don't know if it's on most of them. You know what I mean? Because there's probably some out there that don't have that star stamp.
So there are more that don't than do.
Really?
Yes. So if there's a stamp, it means it actually was sold within the military base. So it's a much smaller subsection. Things that were sold on military bases but not inside, those didn't have to get stamped.
Yeah. So this is the interesting thing. One, none of those books had star stamps on them, right? I didn't see any star stamps on them. I could be wrong. No. But more importantly, not only is what's happening with Hood probably happening, how easy it is to open those things, but at the same time, you know, wouldn't it just be easier for, you know, because at first we were thinking, oh, he bought lower grade Mark Jewelers. Like, he isn't even buying Mark Jewelers. He's just taking the Mark Jewelers out and pulling those staples out, putting the Mark Jewelers in the center or wherever, and putting those staples back in, right? I mean, he's also got to be doing that for most of those, I'd imagine.
Hood's doing exactly what the guy's probably doing.
Yeah. So, but I think this is very interesting. I'm going to go into his post where he starts talking about it. He says, none of those Mark Jewelers had star stamps. Typically, these books were stamped when they were paid for at the military base. About half the Mark Jewelers I've had have had the stamp. None of these high-end copies this guy had the stamps. Also, there's definitely enough info from these sales to show shill bidding was definitely happening, which I believe Hood talked about and Stein talked about early on when we saw these sales on, it was either Almost 10 or something like that when we first started, like when we first started seeing it over here. But yeah, man, this is why this is so cool to me. When I thought that the comic community was basically dead, like this happens, right? I and it makes me think, like, holy shit, no, it's not. It just needs the right reason at this point. It needs to catch the right wave on the algorithm, right?
Yeah. Dude, I think what's mind-blowing is how, like, some of the people here in the chat have said, it's the deafening silence from CGC immediately after this. Like, the story's unfolding. It just keeps unfolding. People are breaking it down, and it's pretty obvious just in photos and things we're seeing. Dude, people in this hobby, this community, shout out to everybody coming together and really shedding the light on it, man. Detective work in full force, because, man, we are seeing books being swapped clearly, man. Like, it is not something small. Complete silence, and it's mind-blowing how nothing's come out from CGC.
Well, you know, I guarantee they're getting just inundated with, I mean, I sent them a request. I know probably 5 other people that have sent them a request.
Yep. Dude, I saw Comic Tom himself posted saying that he sent a request. So just to give you an idea on how far we've gone. Yeah. But you see,
yeah, look, Comic Tom's pissed off that his 9.9s didn't come back 10s. You know, what the fuck?
Yep. But dude, it's absolutely insane. Now, for myself, look, you see them behind me. I've got slabs. Everyone here's got slabs. How do you feel after this? Do you want to continue slabbing your books? Can you? How does CGC redeem themselves? Is the question?
Yeah.
Well, so here's the kind of weird thing about it to me. So, I mean, obviously, if you're looking at comic websites and you plug in CGC controversy right now, you'll pull stuff up. But if you click on a news tab, there isn't a single news story about any of this anywhere. Why is no major media outlet picked up on this at this point?
Yeah.
Well, like, what do you mean, like Bleeding Cool?
Yeah. I mean, anyone. If you click on the news tab right now, the only CGC controversies you're going to get are related to, like, card slabs and Pokemon slabs from the past couple of months where there was quality control issues and people called it out, and that kind of blew up into a discussion. So, it's not just deafening silence in the fact that they're saying nothing. Literally, nothing's being posted outside of this small circle.
Yep.
So the other question is, truly, how many people know? How many people actually really, truly know what the hell's going on right now? Because to the vast majority of the world, they're not plugged into the Instagram algorithm. They don't know.
Isn't there where's that big CGC message board? Right? There it is right there. Right? Is this it? No. I had it the other day. There's a big, huge freaking message board posting for this. Has CGC said anything in there yet?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't looked in the past day and a half, though. But I would doubt, given the holiday, that they'll say anything until the middle of this week at best, but more likely the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, look at this. Holy cow. 103 pages.
Yep. But, it's wild. I mean, 103-page forum posts and no news whatsoever.
Yeah.
And all I can...
They killed the story, bro.
Absolutely. And all I can think of when I see this is, and I mean, I know we talk collectibles in general here on the channel. People seem to forget this isn't the first go around with graded somethings in situations. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that WADA lawsuit in California still ongoing for a class action lawsuit for WADA fixing grades on video games.
Yeah.
So why is anyone surprised at this point that grading companies do shady things?
Somebody says, I hope someone is taking screenshots of this thread before they make it private. Ouch. Ouch. I really hope. Well, here's the thing, right? There's two big issues with this that I immediately think of. There's probably more, obviously, but one, if it's an inside job, right? Mm-hmm. That's probably a big one. And two, what if you're breaking any type of law? If there's any type of law breaking happening in this, which a lot of people have talked about. I don't know. I always hear that bullshit about sending stuff through the mail and that type of shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So
it technically would be mail fraud if you wanted to pursue it.
Yeah. Well, if it's an inside job, or hey, here's the other thing. What if it's none of those things and their grading has just gotten that bad?
Shitty.
To me, I think it's more likely exactly what Hood was showing, where something's missing a label up at the top, or they slip the 9.8 regular label into something that's like a 7.5 and just send it in and go, oh, I want a custom label. And they're not looking at those books. If they don't see damage to the case, they're pulling it out, sticking the well in a new one, and calling it a day and taking their $50.
So they're older labels, like it was harder because the label was attached to the
well, right?
Yeah, the polypropylene, and when you tried to take out the label, it could peel off. I mean, like their newer ones are like, it's so fucking easy to switch out if you wanted to, and it's undetectable. And then you crack the top of it, send it in, and say, hey, can you reholder this? And by the way, it's a Mark Jewelers.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Red Hood, Mark Jewelers doesn't do that with comics anymore. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
But for myself, it's kind of like, if this is coming in without the label of Mark Jeweler and the guy's like, hey, this is a Mark Jeweler, you guys missed it. Are you not, properly checking to see? That's another thing that confuses
me.
Me.
And I think that's the catch. So you got to remember, CGC didn't say that they would even acknowledge newsstands till about 2 or 3 years ago. So they have no past historic record of any of this crap.
Yeah.
If I was CGC, I would discontinue the reholder immediately. Just discontinue it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's and that would cure half of the problem. The other half, I would reinvent their slabs. CBCS has the best slab.
Mm-hmm.
it's a pain in the ass to crack open. Like I'll charge clients to crack open CBCS. I won't charge for CGC.
Yeah.
I can open up a CGC with one hand. I've shown it, like, just. I mean, it's super easy. CB like Wonderworld Comics, like he kept preaching and said they had the best slab, and I kept like, nah, you know. And then I had bought some slabs from Kalen Comics, and I was shocked at how good the slabs were in hand. Like, if you see it on the screen or on eBay, it doesn't look that appealing. When you have it in hand, it's clear. The plexiglass is clear. There's no Newton rings. It presents better. I just hate their new label.
It's actually sealed all the way around.
Absolutely.
To me, that's the biggest thing. I'm staring at I have a mix of CBCS and CGC next to me. You don't see the sealing around all of it
at all.
And to Hood's point, you literally have to crack it to crack it.
Yep.
You know. So, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm more than CGC is like, and we've had Matt on the show, and he watches like content.
I reached out to him.
He's a comic. Yeah, Matt Nelson's a comic fan.
Yeah,
he loves comic books. He stays dialed in. He's not that complicit. You know, he knows what's going on, and I'm sure there's a way to kind of pinpoint like who's got their thumbprint on sending these books out. There's some kind of a stamp or something that shows who was the grader that we won't know about, you know. I'm sure they've already been
here's the other thing.
Invited to quit.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's the other thing. Supposedly this has been going on for much longer. There's people finding like books and sales of stuff like from years ago. So, I mean, the internet never loses. Never. Man, like you keep pissing off the wrong people, or if you fuck with people's money or big time collectibles or whatever, which is their money, a lot of people's money right now, the internet's going to go full detective on your ass.
Yep.
They'll figure it out. If there's a feed, shout out to OJ Pimpson for the 1999 super chat. That was pretty excellent. I haven't heard that one in a while.
That was a solid ripper, man.
Yeah, that was a good one.
No more headache.
Yeah.
It's gone. My headache's gone.
Oh, that was fucking perfect timing, man. That was perfect timing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the other thing is they remember they just went through that whole thing where they hired all those people and then they had to downsize. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is some type of crazy shit.
You know, like these graders, let's not act like they're like some stupid people off the street. I guarantee the minute someone's like, hey, I got in, I'm in, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and connected to LCS, hey, whatever you need, man, I got you, bro. Send it in.
Yeah.
You know, like, we don't know if that happened. I mean, we don't know. But I do know, like, if it's expensive, there's like 3 or 4 graders in there, like, you know, given a consensus on a grade, like, but you know, you can't have, like, if you just send in like a Hawkeye #1, it's like you know, from the Matt Braxton run, it's like you're not going to get a whole bunch. And 9.8.
Yeah.
Well, the other crazy thing is that you can't hide these books anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we can figure out which books are which pretty easily nowadays on these big books. And, you know, at some point, as long as there's a pictures on the internet of it, we don't need serial numbers, man.
Yeah. And dude, especially that, like, you know, we have top 10 lists and so forth that are covering all this stuff, man. If you're going to have a big sale like that, it's only going to get picked up. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Yeah, multiple
sales.
Who
was it that showed us, Brian? Was it BigLegg that kind of showed us in a chat or something like that? And I was like,
no, dude, it was in the market report on Wednesday night. I found.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's where we saw it.
Yeah.
And then we just kept digging, and then 99.
Went
Shout
deep.
out to 99 Newsstand. He has a lot of good content, and we
books.
always make sure we like each other's shit. And we go, "Hey man, you didn't give me a heart," so he'll go and like my stuff, you know. So he's a cool guy. But yeah, we saw it on the market report. It's like, man, those are even Leg picked up on it. So wait a minute, there's something that stinks about like you saw all these heavy keys just like sold, and he goes, man, there's something strange about that. And Leg's a presser too. Like he eyeballed a couple of books and he goes, man, there's something weird about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now there's memes being made of it, and I love it.
Yep. What's interesting though is when you check the seller's page, you guys all saw it, right? It's like more or less the same books over and over.
There's about 5 different books.
Yeah.
You know what else? I don't think Mark's Jewelers actually sold real diamonds, bro.
That's another.
And so
one.
I'm trying to find out if they were selling cubic zirconia to our military. So I'm on the case. I'm going to take down Mark Jewelers. I thought it was funny. Anyway,
it is.
Sorry, I'm backstage typing. Yeah, man, this is super interesting. It's a lot of money that guy is going to lose. And the interesting thing is eBay shut his ass down. So,
yeah,
I mean, that could probably be.
Hey, Brian, you gave Matt Nelson softball questions. That's what Wonderworld said. Like you're so. Listen to me, Matt. Look in my eyes, motherfucker. Did you order the code red? Did you? If you log off, that'll be the end of you, you son of a bitch. Like you can't really do that.
No.
You know, like
no. And Matt's a
I
cool
mean, you
guy,
could.
dude.
It's not going to go well.
Yeah, Matt's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm not
Fuck
gonna.
you.
Yeah, Matt's a cool guy too. It's like I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be a
man.
dickhead to him. You know, there's certain people that have that they want to get into those types of questions, and then there's other people that don't. And there's very easy ways of letting people know they don't. And
Yeah, because if we were to come at him hardcore, like we have the option to call him back and then have him back on. Because, like, you know, it's not a softball question. We just want to get a feel of, like, you know, like at least get some transparency of like how this works and,
yeah,
you know, and some things on our end that we're seeing that you know help, you know, explain a little bit and shed some light on it. But you know, if we get Matt on here, I'm sure I'm sure they're figuring out a way how to climb out of this, because there's a lot of
yeah, man, they might need like to be talking to a lawyer about this shit pretty quickly if they haven't already, you know.
Yeah.
So, the only problem that I don't get is, who is this guy? Isn't this guy? I heard
man,
that
he went dark real quick, didn't he, dude?
Yeah, dude.
We tried clicking on his shit, and it's just like, hey, you can't click on his eBay shit. Like, I hadn't seen that before, where you couldn't click on people's stuff. It must have just had like happened hours before we started. Like,
are those
looking at his
items
page.
still there? Do we know?
Under the sold, right? Under the sold listings.
Yeah,
But you
let's
see,
take a look.
that's what I think is interesting, man. Is that, like, you know, here we are, we're asking like, what the hell's going on? What's going on? But eBay seems to have already taken action, so something's going on behind the scenes, 100%.
Well, he pulled this one down 30 minutes before it ended, which that's another thing that a lot of people didn't really catch up on until recently. Is that he pulled this down? We thought this sold, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. Man, could you imagine losing, just being that close to getting that much money?
21.
Oh, you know, the rate he was selling books, I'm sure he gotten that kind of money.
Dude, he was getting big. Like he
What,
gave
what
himself
if it's
away.
somebody we know, bro? What if it's somebody we fucking know, dude?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's a lot of people, in comics.
I think it's Aaron E that's doing this. Dude.
It's Yeezee. Yeah, Yeezee would be spending too much money on Topps Chrome Sapphire, bro.
You know, if this was the Whatnot platform, the motherfucker would still be on, dude, and they'd be pumping his shit. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. Nothing. They won't even let you look at his old sales.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't look at his old sales?
Well, let me double check.
You have to tick sold.
There we go.
You'll still see him.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There we go. We're not going to forget about you, buddy. Look at that.
Look at how
Gotcha.
much money this guy had, and
Nuts.
he just couldn't. He couldn't just walk away for like a year.
Insane.
What do you think he's buying, dude? Like crack or what? You know?
Bigger comics.
Damn, dude.
More
Like
comics to this one. The Hulk 9.0 was the one that got me. I even talked about it the other night. Like,
yeah, the 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's.
Dude,
so apparently, this guy's feeling the heat. There's a thread on CGC's forum. The person who bought the Hulk 340.98, apparently the seller themselves refunded that person.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, look at
I
that.
wonder what the refund was for. Because it wasn't. What he lists at 340 as Mark Jewelers or what?
9.8 newsstand. So it says here, this was yesterday. Dear CGC enthusiasts, I contacted eBay yesterday when I verified that my Hulk 340 9.8 newsstand sold to me by Breva 3 on October was not a 9.8 copy upon closer inspection with the help of Manu 9.9 newsstand. Sorry. I contacted eBay and they originally said it was not within the 30-day time frame. When I told them the seller was a scammer and that my copy was not a 9.8, they said they will look into it. Last night, I got the great news that the seller accepted the return. I have one of these books. If you have one of these books, inspect the book closely to see maybe your copy is a legitimate 9.8. Once again, I want to thank Manu, Dave, Mickey, and Ryan. I can't thank you guys enough for helping me getting my book back. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Hey,
that's
so click on that 340 and let's see if we could see any imperfections on that book.
Is this it?
Yeah. So can you zoom in on that? Hold on.
I'm taking a quick look before I get any crazier. I mean,
Wait, oh man,
that edge. Look at that corner.
Yeah. Soft corner, but that could have happened.
And look
the
at
encapsulation.
The bottom edge is it's a little fucked up right there.
Yeah.
Do they show the back?
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yep.
Let me do this.
Yeah, so but like you can't see that. You guys need to look at what you're buying, bro. You see any white on this shit, it's not a 9.8. Oh, look at that.
Ouch.
Yep.
Mama! Fuck.
Oh my god.
It's not a virgin.
Look at that,
No.
dude. It's pretty
Holy
gnarly.
shit. Dirty birdie.
I wonder if you see anything like on the case. No. So obviously the worst thing that's gonna be is that this book has gone through CGC 5 times and like, you know what I mean? For
Yep.
different grades. Wow.
I wonder if the guy in the form has the return address.
See, I
Let's
cracked
see.
this and you can't see any. See, and then you just snap it back.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, you changed the label like butter, man.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
Where did that go? I just had that up. Anyways, let me bring that back up. I thought I minimized it and didn't realize I fucking closed it. Let's see what they say. Is there anything else crazy?
No, somebody asked for the name and the address, and the person was like, I don't want to give it out, but it's known. Apparently, the guy's in Forest Hills, New York, from what I've been able to find on a quick little dig through the
New Yorkers, man.
Ooh. Leftero says, sorry. Hey, BC, say that for me.
Lefteros.
That's how you say it right there. Lefteros.
There you go. He actually told me, please go on and help him with the pronunciation.
What would Bryan call him? Lefteros?
Yeah. He says the heat is on. The heat is on.
100%.
Yeah.
Well,
good source DM me that his Instagram name and his page is deleted. Look at that shit. No shit.
Not surprised, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's
big
big
how long
money.
This guy's been around.
Yeah. A long time. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. A long time.
I bet you it's somebody we know, bro.
I hope not, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's somebody. Like, they know what they're doing, man. And these are big boy books. I mean, I guarantee he's probably been in the con circuit, and it's somebody. The truth will come out. Mark my words. It's somebody we know.
Yeah. Well, it could be. It could be. I hope not.
I hope it is. because that's what makes it fun. Because then, then everything's connected. Like, I hope it is somebody we know. So we can call them out, and we know what, and start, making fun of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes that doesn't always work, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes that shit doesn't always work, and I don't know what it is. It's got to be about it's the money, right? That's once the money.
Well, Bryan, we know a couple of people that could find out who this guy is real easy, but they won't.
Yeah.
They're pretty honest, but they are connected.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
we could end this real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to show you guys something that's kind of crazy here. Let me find it.
I was going to go shout out and say their name. Shout out to.
Hey, did you guys know that fucking Mickey Mouse is going to be up for public domain in 2024?
Certain aspects.
Yeah, over 100 years that they lose their.
That fucking blows my mind. That property, like, I thought that there's something that you could do, to keep it going, but they must have had some type of ruling where after so many years you can't do that or something. But this kind of blew me away. Check this shit out. A company is developing a Mickey Mouse game in preparation of the domain going public in 2024. Look at this game.
I have a feeling this isn't over yet.
Jesus, dude. Let's make a game using Mickey Mouse and fucking machine guns. I like it.
Hey, in the famous words of Han Solo, man, this is going to be good.
So there we go, man.
Looks great.
Jesus,
now, Bryan, I know you're hoping this is going to be available on Nintendo Switch, right?
Yeah. It probably is, bro. It probably is.
Insane.
You never know, dude.
The people at Disney, like.
Perfect timing, dude.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Vinny?
Oh, man.
Did you know about this shit about Mickey going to public domain? Did we talk about this?
Yeah. It's the earliest version of Mickey that's going to
Yeah, it's just Steamboat Willie.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so it's interesting because Disney has been changing copyright law over and over again. So every time Mickey Mouse would come up for public domain, they would lobby and actually get it changed. So the law has actually shifted a few times, and I guess they just couldn't do it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mouse.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
tell you what, that looks like a pretty cool game. I would have made it more like Grand Theft Auto though, with the mouse.
Yeah.
You could have make the what is that that book Mouse Guard? Yeah, that's pretty interesting, dude. That's a lot of money.
Hey, no, I just wanted to
lost.
say hi to Blue Green Artifact. What's going on, Blue? Love you, bro.
Yeah, fucking Vinny, how's Christmas looking for the kiddos?
It's good, man. I got them. So I'm definitely spoiling them.
Yep.
Fucking A, dude.
What's up, Funhouse?
Yeah.
Wonderworld.
Yeah, but I did get a Switch, so it's kind of like, I wanted to play that Super Mario Wonder game, so I got that for my son. So,
Yeah, me and Black Crown we were just talking about it behind backstage, and
it was so good, man. I was at Target the other day just playing the demo, and I just kept on going until it cut me off. Like I played like 5 full boards, and then it finally was like, all right, demo over. Like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Vinny, the worst part is that I bought it for myself. Exactly like you. I got lost in the game, was playing it at GameStop. I'm like, man, I need this. I bought it. And I shit you not, my 4-year-old has never let me play since I brought it home.
Oh, really?
He's addicted. He's totally on it.
Oh man, my son's 5. He'll be 6 in like 4 months. But I was wondering, I was like, is it too early? But
no,
that's good to know.
He's showing me shit.
Yeah. But was this his first time, like, or did he have the Switch before? Was he already adjusted the controls and everything?
Yeah. No, we've had the Switch. He actually, dude, he beat Mario Odyssey. I don't know if that's normal for a 4-year-old, but
I'm telling you, man, they come out the box.
Evolved.
They come out the box knowing how to be on a phone or play a video game.
I will say my son was doing something yesterday with the iPad, and then he made it look like he had no head, and he was like, "Look, I have no head," and I was like, "How do you do that?" And you know how you can make it two pictures of yourself like combine, and he did that to where his head disappeared, and he took a screenshot of it, and I was like, "What?"
That's so funny. So funny.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Dude, shit's getting crazy, man. Technology is getting real crazy. Did you guys see where on Joe Rogan the other day they're figuring out how to use AI to talk to whales and shit and dolphins? Yeah. Yeah. Well, look at this art shit. This new AI art. Look at this shit. This is crazy. You can draw shitty drawings of something and they'll make them perfect.
Oh, I finally have a chance at life in drawing, man.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How
it used to be a lot harder to impress a chick. You know what I mean?
Hey, what do you think it will happen if a comic artist like draws really good on it? What it will do to it? It's like really shitty.
It'll be shitty AI.
Yeah. It looks like that John Cassidy X-Force book.
Oh man!
If anyone could use this right now, it's Frank Miller. This year's been rough, bro.
Dude, look at this picture that's about to come up. It looks like that John Cassidy type style art, man. It's really rough. I mean, I feel like I played around with the AI art to try and make that Santa Claus on the cover of the thumbnail, and it was a pain in the ass, man. I had to go find like free AI art places. Look how shitty that is. Yeah. Look how good it looks.
What's hurting my feelings? What's hurting my feelings is I'm looking at the left side saying that's the shit side, but it's still better than anything I would put together. So I don't know.
Yeah. Fucking rough. That is amazing.
John Romita Jr. should try this, dude. You know?
Bro, you want to hear something funny?
You remember when he used to draw good?
Yeah.
What
back
happened
in the 80s?
I was like 40 years have passed. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Something happened. Like that's where you think aliens exist, bro, because they abducted that motherfucker, bro. Like that ain't the same artist, dude. Like
I was listening to another shout out to Comic Book Palace. You guys know Glenn over there just got fucking super huge off that one clip. But
Yeah.
dude, they have great content over there, and they did a live video today just at the shop, and they're just shooting the shit, and it's exactly what we've all wanted, you know. It's just like to be able to be a fly on the wall and in like the comic book shop, people just come in and bullshit. And that's all it was all day today. And bro, they sat there and talked so much shit about John Romita Jr., man. JR was so funny, dude.
Oh no shit! I gotta watch that. Man.
Yeah. So we're not the only ones, man. We're not the only ones.
Yeah.
I wonder how they would feel about all of this stuff that, like the switching of labels or books.
I bet you they
like
don't
all
care.
this.
Well, I mean, they probably
Yeah,
care,
because
but
like they don't really mess with. It looks like he just sells a lot of raw books.
yeah,
Like he's old school.
Yeah.
yeah. Man, I would love to know how many shops out there are like that. There's probably not that many shops anymore that are like
Dude,
that.
I've got one here. I'm in Montreal, Canada, and like it's one shop I will always hold dear to my heart because they keep it real. And sometimes, man, like we even asked them at the cash. I'm like, yo, you sure you don't want to price that up a little higher or whatever? He's like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Like it's gonna come back around. You know how many times I've seen this book come around, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? You make sense.
Yeah.
That's a great point. That is definitely something I've heard from the best comic shop owners that they'll always see it again.
Yeah. And another thing is pandemic. You name it, bro. Anything. I've seen so many shops, man, like do so well, and then they just drop these guys' sustainability. They just they always stay the same.
Yeah, small or big. There's certain shops out there that will figure out how to pivot and you know pay the bills. But I love the shops that are like this shop where it doesn't look big. It looks like just like a little, you know, almost like a trailer or something, you know, in the middle of nowhere. Just you could tell that there's shit that's been there forever. There's old 2009 Bowman boxes on the shelf behind them. You know, you're like, what? No, hardly anybody comes in there but regulars type thing. Like it's like the unicorn of shops.
Yeah.
The shops that stay open are the ones that provide customer service and know how to do it. Like my LCS, like my guy will call me up, hey, I got 2 Campbells, I'll put it in your box for you, like the new one. Like that's something like I'm going to go to my LCS and I'm not just going to buy those. I'm going to buy some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to take care of me like that because he knows Campbell's my favorite, or Adam Hughes. He goes like, hey, I found some old Adam Hughes. I threw them in your box. I don't know if you have them or not. Well, shit. Like this way I have an opportunity. Maybe it's something I need, you know, like those little things. Like if you're an LCS owner, phone numbers, build relationships. You know, hey, what are you looking for? I'm going to a con. Anything you need me to pick up? Do you need anything signed? Like that type of stuff goes a long way as far as building trust and loyalty, and like that's how you stay open.
And it keeps money in their pocket, man. That's the perfect relationship that you just described there, man. And I have that too, man. Like I'll get a shop hit me up, be like, hey, you know, you were pulling the 1 in 25s. You want me to keep pulling those for you?
Mm-hmm.
Like I appreciate that big time. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Don't forget me.
My shop
Absolutely.
was like that for a while until they changed owners. And then after they changed owners, man, they got all weird on me. Like, because I would go on like Wednesdays, but then my son's school used to be like 2 minutes down the road. So I would just stop in while I was waiting before going or whatever. And I, you know, since I was in there, I would inevitably end up looking for a back issue and buying something or the other, right? But then they started like blaming me they were saying I was coming there twice a week and buying multiple copies of the same book.
Yeah.
And bro, there has not been a real spec book in like 2 or 3 years. Let's be honest, like nothing worth doing that with. And when they started doing that, then I was like, and then they limited me. They were like, well, you know, you can't really get more than 1 on any book. And I've been there since probably 7 years doing getting 2 of each book that I wanted two of, right? And so that really kind of turned me off, honestly, from a lot of like the weekly shopping, unfortunately. But I do agree with you guys. When you got a good shop where they're doing that type of stuff, it does make you want to go in and spend more. But when they do the opposite, it almost turns you off completely.
Yeah,
I had a shop do that to me, and I go, "Are you fucking serious, dude? Look at your wall, bro.
Yep.
Like there's nothing going on in any of those books that deserve to be on the fucking wall, right?" And then they go, "Well, we all know about you, Red Hood."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, motherfucker."
But yo, it's funny you say that, Vinny, because I spoke highly about one shop, but I went to another shop downtown Montreal. I won't name them, but I walk in. I'm looking on the rack. It was a new book that came out that week, and I'm like, "Yo, do you have?" I think it was a Miles Morales book, the one with his sibling. I don't know if you remember that came out.
Yeah, Billy Morales.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was looking for that one. I'm like, "Do you guys have it?" He's like, "No." He goes, "Unfortunately, I don't have any." Then after like 5 minutes that I'm doing the turn, he calls me over and he's like, "Look," he goes, "I don't have any available." He goes, "But if you want," he pulls it from under his counter. He's like, "I've got this copy for another client, but it's $20 if you want it." I'm like, "Are you seriously pulling this shit out of someone else's bin to give it to me for 20? I'm like, "Fuck you, bro." I left my books and I left. I'm like, "I'm never coming back here."
Yeah. Yeah, it can be a real turnoff, man. I mean, like some of these places, I was spending, in the height of this, I was spending so much money in the store, like too much. Like it was ridiculous. This is all I was doing, but it was just for fun. I wasn't really selling anything. I was just buying books. And I'm just thinking back, I'm like, damn, they just really lost a lot of money. That I was just at some point I was like, oh, well, I like the store. I'm just gonna keep on spending. But then when it started getting weird, then I'm like,
yeah.
Am I even interested, in doing it to that degree? So,
and that's exactly the negative impact, dude. You see, it takes people away from wanting to even continue in the hobby when you do shady shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
where you spend your money says a lot. I mean, can say a lot. It can, it also is what's causing people to go crazy these days. Check this shit out. I got something to show you. Like, somebody sent this to me on IG. I apologize. I forget exactly who. I'll show them some love once I figure it out. But have you guys seen this? This My Collection comic scanner from Hip Comic?
No.
So you take I don't know if you take a picture or if you just hold your phone over the book you have, and it'll instantly tell you, it'll scan your book and it'll give you an instant valuation on prices and stuff, dude.
Have you tried it out?
And rating as well?
I don't know. I haven't tried it out. It says, ready to flex your comic book game? Meet My Collection comic scanner app, your pocket sidekick for valuing and organizing comics faster than a speedster on caffeine. Hee hee. Join our comic community and just have fun with it. Link in bio. So I don't know. This is interesting, man. Let's check out the comments. They have these things for cards. What is the one for cards?
TCG Player.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Which is now owned by eBay, and eBay now a lot of stuff you can just take a photo and it'll cross search it and pull it up.
Oh, there's bugs in it.
All driven by Google Lens.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if this works well. It looks like it's probably a little buggy because it's new, but that's pretty damn interesting, man.
It comes back into, why are you buying these shitty books?
Yeah. Well, it makes me wonder, like, if it can look at a comic and tell if it's in good condition, like, why can't CGC do that? Now, I'm not saying that it can do this.
I don't think it'd be too much to try to do that. I think, don't you think?
Yeah, I do, but dude, what I am saying is, I don't see why, with all this shit that they're doing with AI, why couldn't they, figure out how to utilize that? And if they're figuring, hold on, check this out, Hood, real quick. If they're figuring out how whales languages, if they're figuring out whales languages and how to talk to whales using AI, they can fucking grade my book, bro.
So it's not grading it, but this is pretty good though. I just scanned a Walking Dead.
Oh wow,
Nice.
look at that. Hold on.
I just popped it up.
You did that now live?
No, just now.
Damn.
What does it
Hold
say?
on, you have a Walking Dead?
Yeah. Yeah. They had one of these at one of the stores I went to like a week or two ago. And it had the
this
black,
rag.
it had the black letters on it. So yeah. But it works. It works.
Damn.
But it doesn't give you a grade. It does not give you a grade.
Yeah,
It makes you select your grade.
It's quick.
Interesting.
I think they could use AI as a tool to help them maybe spot resto, and because some resto is pretty unique, and some of it is hard to detect even with the ultraviolet. So you know, a lot of people are getting real slick with their with the way they cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, man. They're figuring it. Scammers can figure out shit, man. They're going to be the first ones to figure the shit out. Yep. I was talking the other day, trying to remember that super rare Lady Death book that Brian Pulido talked about. You remember when we had Brian Pulido on and he talked about that super rare one that not a lot of people know how rare it is, and he said that there were however many there were. Shout out to Matrix Comics, who posted this. Another perfect example of how my phone is listening to me, because I was in Jesse's shop the other day, and we were talking about this, and I couldn't remember the book, and neither of us could. And then this shows up in my algorithm today. This is
they're listening,
right?
Man.
Evil Ernie Special Limited Edition #1 from Adventure Comics in 1992. Matrix Comics says, in the midst of a CGC scandal involving books that had millions of copies printed, actual rare comics are setting records. I talked about this book in the Copper Age horror category on Key Collector recently and verified the print run with Brian Pulido while on the Brian McClay show. Only 3 Blue Label 9/8 exist of this insanely tough book. The only one on eBay sold last night for a new high, almost $800. In what some people call a down market, I think it is still undervalued. I've been talking about the opportunities found in Copper Age horror, especially when it comes to scarcity. This book and sale is an example of what I've been saying. That's crazy, man. I feel like that's still low for that if it's that rare.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, what would help comics is it's almost like less is more. If we get back to just A and B covers, you know, and not this 20 variants of this book. Like, it's overkill, and you saturate the market, and you almost like, man, this isn't fun anymore, because I like getting the jump on other people. I like guessing that this book is going to be something before anybody else, and you kind of like take that away. Like that's what made it fun. You know, I outsmarted you. Like, I took a chance on this book and I gambled correctly, you know, and it's like, that used to be fun. Now you can't do that. It's like, what did you get? The X cover? The F and the G are hard to find. You know, it's like, come on, man. You know,
it is too many. And I think a lot of people would probably agree. You know, when you just don't know what to get, you just get the A cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick to the basics, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's unless I see something I really like, I just grab the A cover if I want it for like a first appearance or something.
I mean, at this point, I think it's anybody can safely say that variants as a whole are only affecting publishers in a positive way. They're not helping consumers.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, you mean this isn't helping consumers?
No. Look at that segue.
This isn't helping consumers.
What is this?
Well, DU sales were down, so we had to come up with a new idea.
This is that new Taylor Swift book that was on the Hot 10 last night, and look at all those copies, man.
This is a store variant?
This is a exclusive, retailer exclusive. All these are, man. All of them. Look at this is Lobos, and this is a great piece of art, but all the different colors ruined it. Look how many different colors there are. Holy shit!
Come on,
So
like, which one do you buy?
Bedrock in Houston did those.
Look at them all. That's too much. It's too much. It makes it not. I don't know, man. It's not
right. Hey, do you have the Taylor Swift with the gold background? Nah, sold out. I got the black and white though. You know, it's like
and the blue and the green,
yeah,
and the purple,
and
and
do
the
you
red.
want the multicolor?
Yeah.
How many?
Are
How
these
many?
limited?
How many of each are there? Like how many? Do we know?
Some of
It's
them
like
are
10.
supposed to be rare, but the only ones that I don't see very many that are rare. Yeah, this one's limited to 100. This one, which is a shitty costume, it's Captain Marvel. What the hell?
Sure.
Yeah. Why limit that one to 100? If you're gonna limit one to 100, make it one of the cool ones.
Is that supposed to be Kelsey?
Dude, it is. That is Kelsey.
It
Who are
is,
these
bro.
other people? Who are these other people? That's what I want to know.
They should have made variants with all her ex-boyfriends. Like this one, and then that one you have an ex-boyfriend.
Look, who are these people?
No fucking idea.
One of them is what's her name?
Patrick
Sydney
Mahomes'
Sweeney?
wife.
No, the Ryan Reynolds' chick, right there in the top left-hand corner.
Her?
Isn't that
It looks
what's
like
his
the chick
girlfriend's
from
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively?
Yeah.
Isn't that her?
That does
I
not
guess.
look like Blake Lively, dude.
Oh, okay.
It looks like, well, if it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but if it is, that is terrible, man.
This is stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Forget the fact that it's, there's so many covers, but Taylor Swift dominating the top 10, guys. What's going on?
Like if she comes out in Deadpool, you guys know that movie is going to break some fucking records, dude. Like,
yeah.
just cause. Like it's game over. Like, and I told Bryan, I said, wouldn't it be crazy that like Taylor Swift from another medium, from music industry, help like ignite comic books again, and it's just. It's weird how polarizing this.
I'd be all about it, man. If that
this
happens,
artist is, man,
dude. If that happens, I'm all for it, man. If it throws all these young female collectors into it out of nowhere, I'm all for it. If any new collector, like, we need that to happen. But I still think that even if that happens, you have to have good stories. You have to have good stuff to keep writing the comic, because if we're just going to be doing art books all the time, it's not going to be comics anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It is.
Hey Bryan, can you show that clip I sent you earlier today?
Yes.
From the Iron Claw.
Has anybody seen that movie yet?
No,
Has it come out?
I saw Red Hood posted that, and I was like, dude, I need to watch that. I was supposed to go tonight. I wanted to go
in the theater. That scene is like epic. It is fucking awesome, dude.
The guy had Ric Flair's look. He didn't have the voice.
No, he didn't have the voice, but you appreciate what he was trying to do.
Nothing happened in second-rate sports community. I am the world's heavyweight champion because I am the greatest wrestler alive today, the toughest wrestler alive today. I have bled and sweat for this title. No daddy's boy is going to take that from me. This is professional wrestling. It is the most grueling of all professional sports. I've been stabbed, hit by chairs, beat up by everybody. I don't cry, I don't complain, I carry on. But the bottom line is, you're denying. I am talking right now. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me.
Dude, that looks badass. That looks really good. I'm gonna go see this. You don't think
that was the scene when
acting.
I came back and saw you guys on Wednesday, Beyond Wednesday, because I had a sneak preview I went with my buddy. What was it last week? That was the part that I came back talking about. I said like this scene where Kevin has to wrestle
Ric Flair.
Flair, and it's documented. Like Kevin just goes ballistic on him, and they had to get his dad to pull him off of him, you know. But this was one of the cool scenes in the movie. So
yeah, man.
The acting might not be great, but the moments, the scene's cool.
For this title,
I mean, if I want to see this, I'm just gonna watch the actual promo from Ric Flair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not going to see that movie for terrible knockoff Ric Flairs.
Let's look that up.
No, and you know, like you got to get lucky to find somebody that is going to have the same sound and
charisma.
Maybe there's a copycat actor that can just pull it off, but like this was a opportunity for a young actor to, hey, this is what you got. This is your 5 minutes. Like, make the most of it. This will make or break you. But like, he's gotten a lot of rave reviews for his small little performance, and you know that's how actors make a name for themselves. You know, they have a small little role, and they do the best they can with it, and it propels them into other roles. So,
dude,
but I thought it was pretty good.
Ric Flair is one of my all-time favorites. In fact, my bachelor party, which lasted an entire weekend, in the middle of downtown Montreal, I elbow dropped in the middle of the street my suit jacket. I shit you not.
Dude, here is why isn't Chris in the show?
Oh, Chris Von Erich. Yeah, it was too much death already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you know the guy that played Mike Von Erich. There's a lot of praise for his performance, and he was really, really good. Like A24, like their production companies put out a lot of good.
Yeah, I like that. What A24 is doing. My best friend Keith over the Bogcast told me about them, and I've been watching a couple of things they've been doing lately. Man, they're doing good shit. Check this out.
Secret. It's coming down now, May 5th.
Yes.
Texas Stadium. We've been talking about it now for a couple of weeks. Let's just go over it one more time. You see the Von Erichs figure they got Ric Flair trapped. The National Wrestling Alliance seems to be reinforcing.
He kind of got him a little bit, man. Now that I hear it,
I mean, there's a couple of where it catches an echo of like how he sounds, but like he didn't pull it off. He's got that Ric Flair, that Southern accent, you know, kind of thing.
And it's tone and cadence.
Yeah,
the cadence is nothing like how Ric Flair speaks.
Yeah, his
speaking
tone
of Ric
is
Flair,
a little off.
Have you seen Rick's latest business venture?
Bro, I'm a little worried after watching Kill Tony when he was on Kill Tony, man.
Yeah,
but dude, even you're talking the energy drink?
No, well, not the energy
His
drink.
weed?
Woo Wings.
Oh,
no, Woo Wings. Woo Wings.
Yeah, I heard about that too, man. But I went to AEW in Montreal a few weeks back. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And all they were promoting the entire show was Ric Flair's energy drink. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! It really feels like that's all we're here for.
If I was going to like try and make some money with Ric Flair, I would market sunglasses and like the aviator, the big ones, the oversized aviators that he would wear. I find a way to market the sunglasses because that added the panache, if you will, right?
But bro, if you made Ric Flair robes for when I come out the shower, oh baby,
there you go. Yeah, that's even better.
Bro, Ric Flair is looking old, man. He's getting to the point where he's a little too old.
Yeah,
I think he popped up on the Golden Auctions that show on Netflix.
Oh yeah, he did.
He's on that too.
Man. So this whole thing is ridiculous. Apparently, they're like, you know how on Uber Eats or Grubhub you can get
Mr.
stuff
Beast?
from like ghost kitchens.
Yeah.
So it's a ghost kitchen specifically selling wings, but somehow Ric Flair is endorsing them.
No, damn.
It looks good as hell right now, though, man. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It looks good, dude. Probably like $30 for 6 wings. You know what I mean?
See, those sunglasses like take away from like the Ric Flair that I know, right? I don't know like what kind of shades of those can't be Ray-Bans or Oakleys. They don't look like Oakleys.
This is also why I love Ric Flair. What is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Fox News. What are you doing?
Fuck, they got YouTube now.
Yep, they got me. All right, here we go.
Cannabis edibles.
Yeah, bro. Woo Chews. We got the Woo Wings and the Woo Chews, baby.
Yep. You have one, you go for the other.
Yeah. Look at that. What is going on here? Come on. Woo Chews. Not different chews. There we go. Jesus. There we go. Look at that. Woo Chews. Delta.
What the fuck is Pure Leaf Dispensary?
What is going on? There we go. That is pretty cool. Too bad.
Oh man, he's doing the Delta 9 stuff. Isn't that like?
That's not even THC, dude. Get out of here.
Not.
I give that to my dog.
What is Delta 9 though, right? Because like when I'll go to places like Austin or like other places, they'll try to sell me that, and I always stare at it for a while, and then I have this conversation, and I never get it.
It's fake weed, dude.
It's fake, right?
No, it's
synthetic.
It's So that's why I mess with RSO, man. That's why I mess with this right here, because it got everything in it. It's got all the goodies. They're doing this thing in cannabis and CBD where they're pulling out different types of, chemicals and shit and different terpenes and, and if it doesn't have the other around it, it's not the full spectrum. I want the full spectrum. I want it all. So I just call it fake weed, even though it's not. It's actually from real weed, but it doesn't even have THC in it. I don't mind the extra CBDs. Like if I get a full spectrum the RSO, the Rick Simpson oil, I'll throw a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 CBD on it, extra CBDs on it. But I also want that full spectrum, man, because I want to get high. I want to get real high. That was brought to you by the Bogcast. Go check it out. All right. I have some other cool shit to talk about.
Hey, someone don't spoil the Iron Claw. I go, hey, bro, they all fucking died, bro. Like, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. About one of them is going to still be alive.
What? Gary died.
He was missing a foot, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Guys, you know which wrestler recently passed away that had some of my favorite promos? It was the Iron Sheik, man.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. The Iron Sheik is a nut job, dude. He was fucking hilarious, dude. He was funny.
Yep. Hilarious.
Great stories being told about him.
I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but I went to a estate sale that said they had comics in Atlanta one day, and I showed up, and it was the wrestler Raven. It was his house.
No way.
Yeah, and apparently he's like this massive comic collector, and he had all this stuff. And at some point, he was like, I got more inside. So he just asked, like, I went inside, and then I was searching around in there for a while, and I did find some stuff, but then I was like, I feel weird. I feel weird being in here. There's like, because he also collected like weapons and stuff too, and I was like, I don't know about this.
It's probably weapons from in the ring.
Yeah,
I got more downstairs, Vinny. I got more downstairs.
Yeah, I know. I was like, but I ended up buying some stuff from him though. But if you look him
Take
up,
my hand.
Yeah. If you look him up though, he's like a really like well-known comic collector. He's been doing it for years and years.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but just randomly ran across his house.
Yeah, man. I remember the Ravens flock days and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Didn't he go by a different name back then?
Yeah.
Wasn't he something else?
I feel like, he went by a different name.
Wouldn't he?
Because Raven
wasn't he in WC?
right?
WCW for a while.
So in WCW he was Raven, in ECW he was Raven, and WWE he started as Johnny Polo. Eventually he came back as Raven.
Okay.
I'm probably missing. There's
that-
at least
that,
two other gimmicks I'm
Goldberg?
missing.
Didn't Goldberg beat Raven for like the television title or some shit like that?
I mean, Goldberg beat
everybody.
Yeah. There's a crazy YouTube video. It's got every Goldberg victory in like 3 minutes.
That's wild.
It's just him spearing everybody. Just pop.
So here's a weird one. So my best friend growing up, the windows in his family home were installed by Gilberg.
Gilberg, no way.
Yeah, good old Dwayne Gill. I've got some fun Dwayne Gill stories. So Dwayne Gill used to coach Little League baseball in my neighborhood.
That's hilarious.
Crazy.
At one point, there was a parent that was complaining because a kid dropped a ball, and the guy looked at him and was like, "Do you know who I am? Can you just not do that? They're kids."
Yeah.
And the guy tried to talk shit to him, and Dwayne Gill walks up and goes, "Are you really sure I'm a wrestler?" And the guy's like, "Oh, you're a wrestler. Ha ha yee." Dwayne Gill headbutts the guy, busts him wide open. Was banned from Little League baseball after that one.
Yo, it's awesome to see that you guys are all, wrestling fans. You've got some of that information. And one thing, I was speaking with my buddy Hyper Combo Comics. If you don't know him, go follow him on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
But we were talking, and we're big wrestling fans. He lives not too far from me, and I'm like, dude, you realize a lot of comic fans, like it transcends into wrestling as well. Like we like, comic fans like wrestling, and I'm like, you remember Vince McMahon said, wrestling is basically a comic brought to life, right? So I always wonder, is it that really, reels us in? What is it that I see a lot of comic collectors loving wrestling?
I don't know. I started watching wrestling with my grandmother, bro.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, like I remember it was on Tuesday nights with
main event.
No, Nitro or whatever, Tuesday nights or whatever. And I remember she would always just get like freaked out when oh man, he's got the foreign object. He's got something. He's got something, and she would just trip out, man. And I'm just looking at my grandmother like, oh shit, it's on. My grandmother would like hit the TV with her cane and shit.
So Hood, what you're telling us is your grandmother's the grandmother that jumped the rail and beat up Hulk Hogan.
Okay, so
man,
that actually happened.
She was fucking fun as shit, man. I'll tell you what, man.
That actually happened to one of my dad's uncles that came to visit from Italy. He came to visit here. They went to watch a live wrestling show. He thought the guy actually hit him with a chair. Like legit hit him with the chair. He picked up his chair, hit him, and got fucking thrown into jail, bro.
Man. Oh, people are saying Cartier was saying wrestling is now letting people know it's acting and it's getting acceptance.
So real quick, hold on.
Yeah,
go ahead, Vinny. Go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, I hate to say this, but a lot of other things are like that too.
Amen.
Obviously, I think a lot of y'all know reality TV shows like that, but a lot of radios like that too. A lot of radio programs are like that. A lot of the callers that call in are not real callers. Yeah. So it's entertainment,
Yeah.
So
anyways, go ahead.
I grew up with this dude. He's you have to like really know wrestling to know him probably. He went by Ricky Ortiz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rally Up with Ricky Ortiz with your weekly inspiration. And today's topic is peer pressure. Peer pressure and choices. Now, last week, Ricky O was doing what he does oh so well. He was rallying up one person in one city at a time. And what happened? Things didn't go the way they were planned. My guest tonight made a choice on their own to be here. And let me introduce that person right now. Layla. Layla, welcome.
Hi.
Long time since last week. And listen.
So
Layla.
He married her.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they're married. She's a
Are
fucking.
they dead?
No, they live here in Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was something with they both drug overdosed or some bullshit like that. You know?
No, she's a Hall of Famer in WWE.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so this is a good story. Okay.
Yep. So he went by Atlas DeBone at first, and it was
Yep.
so fucking funny, dude. And my buddy Keith wrote his intro song. It's this really super heavy intro song, and they only used it once. And Vince McMahon heard it, and he's like, "You're changing that song," and it was badass, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Bone.
Yeah, Atlas DeBone, DABONE.
Okay, the Bone.
Yeah.
But dude, the wrestling independent scene here in Montreal is pretty intense. Like my cousin, I grew up around wrestling because my cousin used to wrestle, and like now I watch the TV and like people like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, they're all from here. I would see them all the time with my cousin. Now seeing them there where they're at, fucking Mania and stuff like that, it's like it's weird. So I get what you're saying about, you know, knowing Layla and stuff like that, your buddy who made it to WWE. It's cool, man.
Dude,
it
he
is cool to
was
see that.
he was a football player. He played professional football. He played arena football. He won an arena championship.
Yeah.
And he got injured, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to become a wrestler." And him and my buddy, before he became the wrestler, they would come up with these promos and just do these promos. And I had a buddy who could sound just like all the famous wrestlers, Razor Ramon, Macho Man, and they would do these promos and just work out these promos, to try to get him the WWF or WWE.
Yeah.
And that same buddy, like he sounded so much like these characters. He would call up Mancow and Howard Stern and act like these characters.
That's hilarious.
And Howard Stern is Howard Stern or Mancow? I can't remember which one. Howard Stern or Mancow got him to call McMahon and act like Macho Man, and McMahon thought it was actually the Macho Man. And then eventually he figured it out. But anyways, they worked on all these fucking promos, man, and just would try to do that shit over and over. And unfortunately, that dude passed away. But the good part of the story is those promos and all that training and stuff helped him get into the WWE eventually, even though he didn't get over, But he got there, which was kind of cool, man. What up, brother?
Look who's here.
What's up,
You
man?
son of a gun.
What's up, fellas?
How you doing?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Fix your mic.
Merry.
Ooh, look
Man,
at that.
you got a blow. It sounds like there's a blow dryer going on up in there, man.
Better?
No, you got to choose the right mic in the StreamYard, probably.
Oh, man.
That or turn off your dryer.
Yeah, or turn
Damn
off
it,
your dryer. Nate's already toasted. Good. That's what we wanted,
Dude, Nate is so much fun to hang out with, bro. Like, we went to the Final Four, and this motherfucker took me to a baseball game first thing in the morning. Hey, we're going to go see the Stros. Yeah, but are we going to go see the Final Four? He goes, of course we are. We're going to fucking fly there, bro. I was like, God damn. I was like, hell yeah, bro.
Hey, did you get your Hiss tank, bro? Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
What?
Wow.
Man, that thing is so big. I didn't think it was going to be like that.
We can't hear you, bro.
Now we have no audio except for the occasional creak in the audio cord.
How about now?
Now you're good.
There you go.
That's good.
That's good.
That is amazing, dude.
That's
Look
sick.
at that thing. Fucking
The
huge.
best part is, I don't know. Hold on. Here we go.
Damn.
Oh, hell. Here we go.
Oh, shit. Look at that.
That's tight.
That's badass, dude.
This is what you can't see. The Cobra light, it puts the Cobra signal wherever it's running.
Oh, that's badass.
So,
on the
like
ground.
right now, the Cobra signal is on the desk.
Shout out to
Hey, put it on
Chad
the
Cave.
wall, Nate. Put it on the wall there. Yeah, right there. Now turn it to where the side
It's
behind
not.
you.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, look at that
There it
shit,
is.
bro.
Yeah.
Look, it's behind you. Yeah.
Oh, there, yeah.
That's crazy.
Cobra, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So sick.
That's awesome, dude.
And then, of course, you got to have your high beams.
Dude, that's
That's
nice.
crazy.
That's super cool, man.
How would you like that shining outside, dude, with the Cobra signal?
I got something to show you. Hold on here, Nate. But before I do that, I want to shout out our boy Chad Cave, who just dropped a super chat, and once it updates, I'll replay it for everybody because it was badass. See if I can get it to update.
Brian, I gotta bounce. I gotta get up early.
Vinny, it's good seeing you, brother. Merry Christmas.
Before
Christmas,
Take care, Vinny.
That's all y'all later. Good to see you. Merry
Hold on,
Christmas.
before you leave.
Oh,
Hold on.
Merry Christmas, Vinny.
nice. I like it. Have you gotten anything else, Nate?
That's it for video games.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. I love.
I was terrible at it.
Yeah, me too. I think we all were. But still nostalgia. So
right,
it's like
Vinny.
it's like remember Dragon's Lair? Like
Favorite game. Favorite game.
could
How do you
anybody
win?
get past like playing for like 2 minutes? Like
Hell no.
I never figured out how you win.
but it was so cool because it was like playing in a cartoon.
It looked
Dude,
incredible.
that and Space Ace, I mean, like, that just blew my mind when those games came out, man.
Yeah. Anyways, y'all have a good holiday. Catch y'all later.
Merry
Same to you,
Christmas,
bro.
brother.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Later.
Check this out, Nate. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Where'd he go?
Hey. What?
That's sick.
Pretty
That
dope.
is nuts.
Yeah.
I want to know what it's like actually transforming. Like how
I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna
Open it up.
this-
There you
yeah,
go.
Fucking A, I am. I bought this fucker to play with.
I want to see how good the cards are for Zartan and Zorana, and how thick Ravage is.
Hey.
All right. Live unboxing. Take that big screen. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's fucking do this shit. Hold on here. Let's
You
do
see the
this.
Iron Claw,
He
Nate?
is
What'd you
live
think?
on YouTube
Oh,
right now,
I
posting
thought it
a
was
happy
great. I thought
holidays
that-
message.
I thought the best part, the only part about the Iron Claw I would probably upgrade is the guy who played Ric Flair.
Oh,
Yeah.
He just
What'd
didn't
you-
sound enough like Ric Flair.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, it's
What'd you say,
like,
Binkies?
you
Hold
don't
on.
want,
Hold on.
You don't want a copy. You want like the their
CGC is
impression
apparently
of Ric
live
Flair.
right now.
You know, it's
Okay.
kind of like
Allegedly.
I think the only problem I had with it was growing up. You had if you depending on which wrestling companies you watch, there was also the Nature Boy Buddy Landell.
Yep.
And Buddy Landell had blonde hair, and he actually J.J. Dillon was with Buddy Landell before he was Ric Flair. So he had the long blonde hair, and he had the sunglasses, and they would wrestle.
It looks like they
And like
just
someone like
wrapped
Buddy
up. I guess they
Landell
put something up 10 minutes
would
ago.
have been kind of the same thing. He just he seemed a little too much of a cheese dick to be Ric Flair.
mm-hmm.
But besides that, I mean, I think Zac Efron and the guy who played the dad and everybody, I thought they were incredible.
So
yeah,
it was
he
great.
nailed Fritz. Yeah.
Fritz, yeah.
There's the back.
Top secret, baby.
All right. How do we open this?
I thought Zac Efron was too swole to play Kevin. Like
I
that
thought
kind
he
of-
was Carrie at first. 'Cause
Right?
He was so swole, right?
Oh shit.
And then he didn't have the. And then
Oh, damn. That
what
looks
the hell?
good.
That's nuts.
Soundwave.
who was that?
It's Soundwave.
Yeah, it is.
That's sick.
That is Soundwave. Oh man! All right.
That's parenting done right there, man.
Yeah, fucking A. Glad he can't hear us. Hey, tell your wife Merry Christmas, Nate.
Say it now.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry
too,
Christmas.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's pull this out. Oh, dude, they got tape all over it. They got tape all over this thing.
They got the tie. Yeah, they make it really tight to get them out.
Yeah, there's ties all over it, man. So
damn.
Look. You can see the carded Zartan and Zorana though, and it comes with the mask.
I want to see how thick the cards are that they come on, because the first GI Joes that came out were really on thin paper, like super thin, like you could just bend it. And then the new ones, like the X-Men and the new GI Joes, are coming out the same ones as the Into the Spider-Verse. Good, like really solid.
Yeah.
What was the Cobra Commander like on the his tank?
You know, I thought you'd ask that, Brian.
Hold on, let me switch. That's funny, dude. Hold on. Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to see the.
That's
look at
badass.
that. That's awesome, dude. Look at the card art.
That's
it's got
sick.
the Mickey Mouse.
And this is, with the HasLabs, they don't do the 5 languages. It's just English. And it's the same English as the original Cobra Commander flower card.
And they punch it, but leave it unpunched. That's funny.
Yeah, which is the big Cobra sign. It looks great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, that's cool.
The only problem I would say is that this is the exact same card art from the Sky Striker Cobra Commander.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You could have changed them up. Honestly, I think you should have done the original or something similar to that. It's just you already took this for the Sky Tracker. But
yeah, that's cool. Hood, what did you have?
Oh, this no, he put up that Spider Gwen, so I pulled up the Spider Punk.
Nice.
Yeah, I still don't have that one. Or Miles.
Yeah, this one's tough to find. So like if you find it, like scoop it up. Like I don't know. I like much about these figures as far as like print runs, but like I know that one's pretty tough to find. So
where did they go live, on their IG or on their YouTube?
It looks like they posted a YouTube video literally
let's
like
watch
2
it.
minutes ago. It's 8 minutes long, and it's, I guess, them showing off Christmas presents to their staff.
I want to. Did they leave the
a bunch of
comments
Mark
open?
Jewelers.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't look like they did, but I can't tell. There was no comments, but it didn't say that they were locked. So
did Mark Star Jewelry Store or store?
All right, here we go. Looks like was Matt there? Here we go. Happy holidays. 6 minutes ago. Comments.
Hi, I'm Joe, grade finalizer for CGC, and the collectible
Finalizer
is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. One of my all-time favorite Christmas presents I've ever received. I remember playing this game with my siblings as a kid, struggling to beat it, taking turns, trying different things within the game. It opened up a whole world of film, art, music, and the way those all came together and put you in the driver's seat. And
real quick, I had a buddy that played this game, Ocarina of Time, and never knew about the horse. He beat the game, but never knew about the horse, so he was walking and running everywhere.
Bro, Epona was the bomb.
Yeah. What? Could you imagine trying to beat this game and not knowing about the horse?
And let you explore this wonderful world, which is sometimes non-linear. You have to go back in time to affect the future and change the world.
It looks like somebody used that as an ashtray.
I love the game so much. I've beaten it every single year since it came out. I even got a Triforce tattoo.
All right.
Every photo of me with gifts for that year was something with Digimon. I think I actually had like an Easter action figure of Sylphimon too. So
1987's RoboCop on VHS, produced by Ryan Pictures. Smash hit because it's got...
That's the inside.
I hope this motherfucker's not grading my books, bro.
got a robot.
Grading
It's
your
got a
video
cop,
games.
It's got it
bro,
all. It's got
and your
violence. it's got,
VHS.
stop motion animation, explosions, everything. It's just great.
Dude, look how nice those damn fucking
That
cases
does look pretty cool, dude.
It does.
You know what I mean?
So good.
That's so clean.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies, probably my top 3 of all time. Got it when I was 8 years old and was super excited about it because it's a very, very hard R-rated movie. And my parents said, you should probably watch this because you like robots, you like cops. It was great, but still pretty good.
And I saw what card it was, and immediately I knew I wanted to get it graded and encapsulated for the long term. So when Joey
because I first discovered this series and Morrison's run on this series when I was in college. I was very much so in the closet and scared to come out and dealing with a lot of pressure from family and my home life, and discovering this book, which was about a group of outcast superheroes struggling with things like sexuality.
Specialist here, and
Ooh,
one of the
look
most
at that. Holy cow. Wow,
Yes.
that's nice. That is beautiful.
Dude, give me a sec.
Hold on, let me go back. There you go. He's going to grab it. Look at that. Whoa.
I had received back when I was young. Back in 1983, I received the ColecoVision video game console, and I brought with me today 2 games from the ColecoVision. Brother and I immediately connected.
There we go. That's a Christmas picture for you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember that shit, dude. My cousin had a ColecoVision. It was not fun.
Dude, worry about that. What about that Giants outfit he's got on?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, man.
That's strong. That's a 81 Phil Simms Morehead State outfit. That
Bro.
is NFC East. We're playing the Cardinals next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Phoenix Cardinals. No, not Phoenix.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Look at the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons in the back.
Look at the dead body in the background.
Look at Firestarter in the VHS and the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? A record player over there? The over to the right. In my right, which
it looks like it.
That thing.
Yeah.
Is that a record player? Or is that
Yeah, it looks like a
CD
VCR
player.
with the cover, with the plastic cover, the dust cover over it. That's what it looks like.
Well, the only important thing about this is that the comments look like they're open.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hey, go. No comment. I would get myself in so much trouble if I even fuck with this shit, dude.
Yeah, Santa's not bringing that blanket to your house, Jeff. You keep
Hey,
that
what's
up.
it? Talks International Books. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, remember that's what we
Oh,
had.
that was 8 months ago.
Yeah, that's when we
That
had
was a
we had
long
Matt
time.
on for that, didn't we?
That's right.
Something like that.
Yeah, like gruesome comment. Like, who are all these people?
Well,
Like, I don't want some of those people touching my collectibles, bro.
So yeah, the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, with the heart glasses. I mean, is he using that to detect spine ticks and
Joe,
stuff like
those
that?
are progressives. So he's got double vision. So he can really see high and low on those. You got the line on his lens.
We're the ones that supervise all Mark Jewelers variants.
Yeah.
You know what I told these guys earlier? That I was going to look up Mark Jewelers to see if they were a legit jeweler, right?
They are.
What if they were involved in a cubic zirconia scandal or some shit like that? Can you imagine, dude?
They were selling plastic.
Could you imagine fake jewelry?
I would like to hear about
for a fake
cubic
comic.
zirconium mafia or some kind of scandal with cubic zirconium.
I'm going to show you guys a really cool video that is probably one of the best stories I've heard in a long time. Check this out.
Strangers, I had to share this story today. This is super fun. Nick came into the shop, and Nick had turned in a Beckett authentication submission a couple months ago or so. And what I want to do is ask you a couple questions, Nick, because I think this thing needs to be shared. The story, people, is about, it's just, that's what I love about this industry, is there's a story behind the actual material possessions, and this is pretty cool. So tell me your story about your grandpa and your mom real quick, all right?
So my grandpa lived here in Indianapolis. He was a traveling salesman, and back in the 30s, he had went on a trip to New York City, went to a Yankees game.
Hello?
And got to meet Babe Ruth, and allegedly had gotten his autograph.
Hello?
Right.
And then that was passed down to my mom, and throughout moving in life, the autograph was lost.
Some pretty tough situations in life, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Recently, through my mom looking through old photographs, she had pulled out a photo book, and behind one of the Polaroids, she was looking at the date on it, and she came across the Babe Ruth autograph.
Let's see it, man. So we just sent it off to Beckett Authentication for you, and it's back. 100% authentic.
They would have never known if she didn't go back through that photo book.
Holy shit. That's huge.
And there's more out there like this.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, did you see that collection that one kid found?
Yeah, I'll go
my
find
God,
it.
Dude.
Yeah. The one with all the paper cut Babe Ruths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is crazy. So think about this. How many, not just card collections, like the Promise collection? The Promise collection was up in an attic. You know what I mean? Like, if the other brother died, nobody would have known that collection was up there. Let me find this here. All right, here we go. Shout out to BigLegg. Yeah, look at this. Man finds hundreds of rare vintage baseball cards in his deceased father's closet. Look at that.
Jesus.
Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, Babe Ruth, Babe Ruth, Babe. These are all Babe Ruths.
I think the funny part is, like, when you get to like 1906s or depending on the year, everything's Babe Ruth. Like, no one talks about like Walter Johnson. Like, you could have so many of those in the collection, or Honus Wagner or Ty Cobb.
Look at the Ty Cobb right there, dude.
Joe Jackson. Walter Johnson, Chrissy Mathewson. Look at them. They're all in here, too.
Yeah.
These are all Babe Ruths, Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth. This is unreal. Ty Cobb.
Did they put an estimated value on this? What they think?
Let's take a look. Wow, look at that. Holy cow.
That's crazy.
Oh, my God, man. And that would have been lost. You know what I mean?
That's insane.
Yeah. Let's see if they talk about a value. Cards range from 1919 to 1926, many which belong to the rare set of Z-Nuts, not D's Nuts.
Z-Nuts!
Cards that were distributed, no thanks, exclusively on the West Coast. In 1920s era treat made of popcorn, peanuts, and coconuts. Wow, that's pretty crazy. It was rediscovered several years ago, sat in storage while he decided what to do with them. What? He just let them sit in storage? You know how many people fucking get their storage units stolen every year?
Yep.
An official for auction monthly, a company founded by a father and son duo, said they knew that much of the collection held, but even they were shocked by a few things, particularly surprising number of Babe Ruth cards. Yeah, it doesn't say. Updates. The eventual sale will be released soon on Auction Monthly's website.
Oh, so he sold them.
That's crazy.
What do you guys think? Couple $100,000?
More than that.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. It's got to be more than that. I don't know. I don't know what sales like these things are. Jesse had one of these cards. Remember, Nate? Which one did Jesse have? I can't remember.
He had the uncut sheet, right?
Yeah. It was one of these ones, I think.
The thing is, there's so many cards here. I hope they didn't auction them off at the same time, because all you're doing is letting people compete against yourself.
Yep, exactly.
You should do it naturally over time, because, I mean, there's so much here. Wow.
What blows my mind is that there's so many multiples of the same ones on many cards. It's funny because some of those multiples like have different colors, I guess, with fading in time. It's like the Taylor Swift cover, right?
Yep.
With multiple colors.
Well, that's the crazy thing. Look at the color on them. Jesus. Like,
yeah.
Well, I keep looking at that Babe Ruth. I'm like, oh my God. There's some Babe Ruth cards where you have like him swinging. There's that one where he's got the big lips and he looks like a kind of a fat pinto. He looks like a little bit of a caricature. I'm not sure. Like, but I think it's funny though. Like you think about,
looks like he's got lipstick on.
Yeah, I mean, but it's funny. Like, which Babe Ruth card can you get, and what can you afford, and like what's going on at the same time.
These are probably going to look good in a case, a graded case or something, like an SGC case.
Yeah, I mean, 1906 versus like 34, like the 34 Luke Gehrig line, stuff like that. I mean, it's just.
Would you send those into PSA or SGC? I would send those into SGC. I think those will look better in an SGC case. Vintage cards look better in an SGC case.
Take me worth a lot more on PSA though.
That's the thing is, money wise, you're looking PSA.
Yeah.
The thing is, you could send them to SGC, probably get it done cheaper, and then send them PSA and see if they can match the grade. Because they'll do it where they can almost like, I guess, CGC and CBS, like, hey, we'll take it, and if we can't qualify at the same grade, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah. But like Bryan said, if it's for yourself and you're going to keep it and you just prefer the SUC display, then 100%.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shout out to Mr. Longshort for posting this. It's we're adding a new book to be on the lookout for McClay. Tough to be free, a message about sniffing for young people.
Wow.
Glue sniffing. Yeah, anti-glue sniffing. That's great.
No way. It's glue they're talking about. No way.
Yeah. Sniffing glue.
Sniffing glue. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. They're like, come on, man. You got to get them. Nah, man. I'm too high on glue.
And what's funny is that guy up there, he's the glue that's holding everybody together.
Yeah.
Hey, I never thought about it like that, man. That's a haiku, bro.
That's it.
Yep.
It's all perspective, man,
A message about sniffing for young people. That'd be funny if the 4 wasn't there. A message about sniffing
each other's
young
asses.
people. A message about sniffing young people. Man, I love the anti-drug issues and all those. They're fucking great, dude. They're hard to find. Some of them are really rare.
Did you see? I think it was on IG, but someone posted a video of Ted Williams seeing Mike Piazza when he was in high school, and watching him swing and listening to him hit the ball off the bat. And Ted Williams said, "This guy's going to be a major leaguer," and Mike Piazza went like 300th in the draft or whatever. And then it said Hall of Famer Ted Williams knew Mike Piazza was going to be a major leaguer or something like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I guess Piazza was connected to Lasorda, I guess.
Yeah. Lasorda's his godfather.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why they took him in like the 41st, 42nd round.
Yeah. But I guess Ted Williams was just like real obsessed with hitting, and just could tell who wasn't he a hitting coach for a while?
He was and he was a coach for the Senators or Washington after Gil Hodges. Yeah. And that's actually one reason they always said that Gil Hodges never got into the Hall of Fame, even though he had people forget about the 55 Dodgers team. Jackie gets so much publicity, which he should. Pee Wee Reese and Rolf Branca. I mean, there's so many, Duke Snyder, Roy Campanella. There's so many guys on the team, and that was before Koufax came in. And and it was actually Gil Hodges in Game 7 And I was saying the 7th inning had the single that knocked the 2 runs in that won Game 7 for the Dodgers in 55 to win the World Series. And then they won again in 57 when they moved to L.A. And Gil Hodges, he was a great player. He became the Senators coach, I think, after Ted Williams. And there was a lot of animosity there. And Ted Williams was one of the guys who really pushed for him not to get into the Hall of Fame. So Ted Williams was, if you ever saw like the stuff with him, like watching, like Tony Gwynn, I think was the only person he ever warmed up to about hitting. And they would talk so much hitting. I think, even at, you watch his interviews, he's just he's a tough old bird. And,
dude,
he was hard to like.
He flew planes. He was a World War II pilot, dude. That dude was.
I think he's in like 7 Hall of Fames. He's in the Air Force Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame, Fishing Hall of Fame, Red Sox Hall of Fame, wherever he's born Hall of Fame. Like, it's just.
Could you imagine like being a stud baseball player and then having to go fight a war, and then you take off however many 4 years to go fight a war, and then you come back and play baseball? Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
But I think DiMaggio did it much cleaner than he did. I think Bob Feller was always kind of like one of those bitter old men a little bit the entire time, but DiMaggio never seemed like he ever was that way.
Well,
different time.
A lot of those guys were doing that shit, man. A lot of those guys were doing that shit.
Yeah. Hey, man, Nate, you promised me the Mets were going to sign some talent, dude. You see what the Dodgers picked up, dude?
Oh, my dad's told me every day.
Bro, we're not just talking Shohei. They picked up like this guy.
Now and Yamamoto. Let me tell you something. This is the one thing, if you want to look at it, Yamamoto now is getting 325 now. So if he's getting 325, what is Sasaki going to get in 2 years? And he's trying to post this year.
Oh man, like
Sasaki is tall. He's much bigger.
He's throwing 101 miles an hour.
Bro. He throws a lot harder, and so I would say he probably gets 500 million in 2 years.
What set did this come out of?
Oh wow!
Oh my gosh!
Look at that!
What
shit.
a great! Do they have
Man,
the girl
Total
with the 3
Recall,
boobs?
bro?
Look how great that
card,
is,
dude.
right?
That's fucking awesome, dude.
It looks awesome.
I don't know if it's real. I hope it's real.
What's his name make that?
I don't know. No, Hartman? No.
No, that's not Hartman. But God, if it was,
Garbage Pail Kids Club. This is a good. Like, look at this one.
Oh, that's
awesome, dude.
Wow.
The loogie layer.
Dude, look at Delicious Crumb just.
Oh my god, dude, these are so good.
It looks like it's from this year.
They are real then. Awesome. Unreal. Homelander.
Cool. that is good. That is real good.
Have you guys been watching did you watch the V whatever it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How was
it? Was okay.
I haven't seen that.
It was okay.
Do you see what I see?
Watching?
I saw the What If, the first 2 episodes. They were fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, I liked it, man. Dude, the Nebula one felt very Blade Runner.
Right? Dude, I was shocked how the Nebula one was, man. It was fucking badass, dude.
The What If?
Yeah.
Like, yes, man. Like, Bryan, like, it's better than last season, just the first 2 episodes, man.
Yeah.
I think in the first season, like we were getting, the Captain America, Captain Carter one. It felt more like, I don't want to say it was redundant, but it was kind of like we already saw this with Captain America, right? So like when we got it on What If, it was kind of like, yeah, whatever, that was decent. This was just balls to the wall. Like it came out episode 1, I thought it was good, man, and it had that Blade Runner feel. The Peter Quill one was also good. So far, so good, man. I'm looking forward. Bryan, we actually spoke on my show about Kahuri.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's up and coming.
That's
the
gonna be the
1602
one.
Avengers. I can't fucking wait for that one.
The 1602 and the Kahuri one is going to be really good.
Yeah.
If she hits and then man, it'll kind of be reverse.
Yep.
Like, because usually comics spin into that
TV
medium,
and shit,
right?
yeah.
And then it's going to reverse it to where it spins into the comics.
Yeah. And it didn't work for Harley Keener. It didn't work for what's her name there? The girl from 40-Year-Old Virgin. You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, the one from Thor. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Kat Dennings is her name.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she made her way into comics. Didn't work. Like, none of these characters stick comic-wise. I think Kahuri is going to probably be the one.
I hope so. It's a great design.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea.
Hey guys, I got to jump, man. I love all of y'all, man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Hood.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Red Hood.
Same to you, Red Hood. January 7th.
Yeah.
January 7th. Don't forget.
What's going on?
You're coming on my show, bro.
Yeah, man. Send me a link. I'll jump on
Oh
there.
man, January 8th, that'll be banned. Good idea. I'm telling you right now.
You know, I heard all this shit talking that you had nice little short shows.
Yeah,
like
there
you
you go.
send me a link. It's going to be 3 hours,
boy.
bro.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
Man, we'll talk about anything, dude. Like,
How about
and
Joe
we'll get
getting
you
a
in
new hat?
trouble.
Hey,
I'm
Joe,
ready.
just so you know, I need Dak Prescott to have a big game to win the Fantasy Football League. Come on.
Oof.
Bro, Miami's tough, bro.
I know.
Oh, man.
No, they aren't.
I need points.
Have you actually looked at their strength of schedule? Their strength of schedule is under 400. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but football's fixed, man. Like, I got to see what storylines are. You know, like I got to see what storyline.
So if
you
we're
ever
going-
notice Chris Collinsworth? Like, there's some
God, Chris
unknown
Collinsworth.
player that recovers the fumble. Yeah, I was eating lunch with his parents the other day, and he was telling me about all his. You know, it's like, who the fuck is this guy? They haven't even fucking made a football card of him. And then when some obscure penalty is called, oh yeah, I know this. It's in 5.71 of the 4th chapter of the
He was giving the
10th
guy the
page
business.
of the rule book. I remember this. It was called in 1939 about in a championship game with the Chicago Bears, and I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. You know. But I'll save that for another show.
Love you, brother.
Well,
Oh yeah, so the show on the 7th. Oh.
Yeah,
if we're
that one.
assuming games are rigged, then Miami will win and Baltimore's going to lose since Miami plays Baltimore next week. And that would be for first overall.
Yeah, because they got to keep everybody at 8-8, right?
Yeah.
There's some teams that like, man, we're 2-12. We're still in the hunt. You know, and it's like how they put every team in there in the hunt, even players that don't even feel like.
Hey, the Giants.
Seriously,
They're right
we're in
there.
the hunt. Fuck.
5-8. You're right there.
What's their
Yeah,
what's that guy's name? Cutlets?
DeVito.
Yeah.
DeVito.
Who? Oh yeah,
Bobby
man, you
Cutlets or
should know,
whatever.
right? He fired his agent, didn't he?
Did he
No,
fire
they
him?
didn't fire him. No, he showed up at the pizza place without the fee.
That's awesome,
Jersey.
dude. Fuck yeah, good for his agent, man. That's what an agent's supposed to do. Right?
Hey,
You
yo,
can't- you can't-
buffang you.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Joe to give me a little.
Yeah, man. Like, he reminds me a lot of fucking Romo, dude. That's scary, bro.
No, he's
Because
not
Romo is just so unpredictable. He won a lot of games with his legs and shit, and this guy's real fucking fast.
He's
man.
not Romo. He hasn't fumbled a snap in the playoffs against the Seahawks.
Hey, kiss my ass, Nate.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Yeah. So.
That was a cheap shot, Nate.
All right,
Take
you
it
guys.
back.
We're gonna be hanging out for probably a little. I'd probably say about 45 minutes longer max. If anybody
Later.
needs to bounce, you bounce when you got to bounce. But I'm gonna open it up. If anybody wants to come in and jump in and shoot the shit, there's the link. You're more than welcome to come in and hang out with us. We're gonna talk a little bit about. Hold on, let me find it. Well, we already talked about the whatnot stuff, right? Did they fix that? Did they fix that whole issue for everybody?
Was that the cheating line scandals and all that kind of stuff?
No, not that stuff.
Well, they're
yeah.
definitely not fixing those.
Yeah, I was about to say, did they fix that? They just shut down the whole thing?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
So you have to bounce to a different web browser right now to get labels if you went through and already clicked the generate them all button. It's a fucking mess. Apple phones are still shooting at 420p, so you can't see anything. I don't know what they're doing right now besides not a lot of anything good.
Damn.
Dude. Well, it's pretty interesting. Did that link drop? Let me just make there we go. Okay, it did drop.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
This was a very interesting post from Super Show Events that says, a nice little Christmas post. We sell real comic books here. We think Whatnot has turned into a trash app. We don't support con artists, thieves, or companies who support them. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
We know who they're talking about.
Absolutely.
Yep. So it's very
my best buddy.
Yeah. Is there anything new with them? I mean, is this guy getting away with it again?
No, actually, quite the opposite. In fact, so do pull up Marco Maestrazzo if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, we stirred some shit there. I don't know if you saw.
With who? On a show yesterday?
No, so basically Marco posted that he was
click on the first one.
Yeah, click on there you go. So if you see the comments, myself, Milton the Manimal, Newbie, Rocksteady, we pretty much rated the comment section. Because Marco posted that this was in collaboration with 616, Comic Traders, and Epic Nation. Now, I'm a huge fan of Marco Maestrazzo. I love his work. But we just let him know, like, dude, if you're, lining yourself up with Epic Nation, by no means can we support. And, Marco went as far as kind of like clearing it up within the comments, but he was DMing, Milton the Manimal. And he was telling him, like, yeah, he's like, I had no idea about this. So thank you for telling me. I'll make sure to never work with him again. And I was like, all right, cool.
So if you notice now on the top of this, it no longer says you can find this variant from Epic because he is pulled that from it. Now, I can't totally say a lot. I can certainly wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but put one and one together.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You can figure out what happened.
Yeah, but I'm confirming to you, like Marco literally.
Oh no, I know. The exact comment from Marco was he had no clue. He's in Italy. He's far from it. He thinks, and he says this in the comments in here. She's 616 and Unknown Comics are family to him. And shout out to Unknown Comics, by the way. I know we slag them a lot. I got to give them a bit of props. The exact comment from Marco was, I spoke to Darren, the owner of Unknown Comics, and Darren confirmed everything that is being said.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. I'll say this. I'm surprised 616 is working with them too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that 616 is working with them.
And dude, I felt bad hitting the comment section because I know Marco is out in Italy, right? And like, I didn't want to have to like do that to him type thing, but I just wanted him to know, like, dude, you're lining yourself up with a tool. Don't do this.
Yep. And I mean, so the takeaway from all that, people keep telling us, don't speak up, be quiet, and everything else.
No.
That is why you can't be quiet.
Exactly.
Solo Wookie, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Just been working my ass off lately. I haven't done anything but work.
Well, I'm glad you're here,
Have you gotten all the elves ready? Because you look like you're missing a hat and missed claws.
We're prepping. Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow night's a long night for me. Got a lot of houses to break into, a lot of gifts to steal, a lot of cookies to eat.
You're in Arizona. You really are the bad Santa.
Dude, I hate Christmas, man. I really do. I am the one person in the world. I try not to be all bah humbug, but I really have never, even as a child, I was not a big fan of Christmas.
this whole thing is very interesting when you're finally starting getting the artists coming. But there's something that I have to say. I was a big fan of Stan Yak, and I don't know how to feel about Stan Yak anymore with kind of how he acted with this whole thing.
There's even more to all that now. So I mean, Stan was basically like, I just wanted the money. I don't care what he did with my work. I just wanted the money.
Yep.
Which I get. I mean, dude's in Russia. I get it.
Yeah, but
well, it's kind of getting to that point for everybody in comics right now with the prices up and the sales down. Everyone's kind of like, hey, I need a little bit more just to make, just to ride the wave, ride the tide until it all comes back.
Including artists, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so after the whole Marco situation, the snippet from Epic calling, first off, my name isn't Binky's 101. I have not merged with Comic Tom. There's been no acquisition of me. That has not happened.
That's funny. Where does that come from? Like,
I don't know. I truly don't know, other than the fact that you can clearly tell the dude's reaching, trying to like play the victim. And if I've been that much of a bully, you would think you would know my fucking name, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Are you also getting spam text messages or?
I am not. He does not have my phone number, nor is he to this point, nor has he been smart enough to find a way to get it. If he gets my phone number, he's welcome to give me a call. I'd be more than happy to field that conversation live on air.
Yeah, he's a coward. He's a coward. He won't do that. But the good news is that he's now more and more artists are starting to realize that. But the thing that just blows me away is the retailers.
Not just artists. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, corporations and big names and Well, here's the thing. We have retailers that are in this chat. Like Wonderworld. Would you like is the money more important? You know what I mean? Like I don't see Wonderworld or Jesse James or somebody working with this person. Maybe if they don't know, but once they find out, I don't see them being like, I don't care, I'm just going to make money. Like it's not like that with what's the way to put it?
There's people that still have integrity.
Integrity. That's what I was
James
thinking.
and those guys, they have integrity because they know they've been in the game long enough. They're like, look, we're at a down point. Money's tight. Money's hard. But it's going to come back just like it always does. I mean, you can't have the 1986 boom and you can't have the 1991 boom every year. That's not how the game works in any business. You're going to have some downtime.
Here's what Stan Yak said. Stan Yak said, I don't care. He bought my art. I took money for it. That's it. What he'll do with it, printed on metal, paper, covers, or dollars, it's not my business. I sold the product. It's his now. Which is fine, but why would you continue working with him?
Yeah.
Right. Well, and not even just continue working with them. Try to justify the shitbag's actions. More importantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fucking doesn't make sense.
I mean, a wise person once said in a room filled with people that integrity is what you do when nobody's looking.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So nobody was looking. He took the money and now he's trying to justify it. And it's just like, well, congratulations. I'm now no longer going to buy a single product you put out because I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care how good your last Ronin cover is. And it is really good. I don't care.
Yep. It was probably the best one.
Nope.
You got to
Too
have
bad, really, because all of his last Ronins were such good covers that he did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
And they're hard as shit to find, and they're not cheap, even in a down market. I've been looking.
Yeah. Wow. Hold on. There was something else. I can't find it.
So the other thing is, Bryan, I know I'd mentioned to you. So he went live on Instagram shortly after that because Yeah, so he's also learned that by going live on Instagram, he's protected instead of like ranting and raving like a buffoon and whatnot, because they won't do anything. In the middle of that stream, and unfortunately I don't have the video, but Thorough does. In the middle of that live stream, he insinuated directly that Thorough was no longer a police officer because he was stealing evidence and stealing drugs.
What did Thorough do? Is Thorough gonna?
He's pursuing things, and so Thorough put up a post doing the exact same thing that Epic does, which is saying stop bullying, and listed all these things, but with proof, which is what Epic couldn't do. Epic's thing was, I'm a bully because I, quote, talk shit and don't have proof and talk to other people. And again, look at the timing. I was sitting at my new job at my desk doing CJIS training, for anybody that knows what that is. And I got a text message like, look at this shit. And I got another text like, hey, he's live now. So it just absolutely bonkers shit. And Epic was like, first off, he said, I shouldn't be able to sell and whatnot because I shit talk people. I'm like, no, the only people I shit talk are scumbags and dirtballs and people that can't follow the basic terms of service.
Yeah, and dude, didn't he even go and make comments about fucking Thorough's like religious beliefs and shit like that?
He did. So he later on posted, and it was a comment that came up because Thorough was mentioned on his live before. I mean, Thorough's faith is highly important to him. And Epic made a post that basically was a direct comment in response and said, oh, I guess the demons, spelled DEMONDS, whatever
like
those
fucking,
are.
Like almonds.
Like, dude is just having a total mental breakdown at this point. And I know why he's having the breakdown, because I know he got the news about the Mastrazo situation. And he's pissed off. And he assumed it was me and Thorough reaching. This is the best part. He assumed it was me and Thorough that reached out. We didn't have anything to do with it.
I will take full fucking blame. Go through the comments, bro. There was myself, there was Newbie, there was Rocksteady. I can name all the people who reached out. And look, my goal isn't to fucking ruin this guy's life. He ruined it himself, to be honest with you. Because now,
and that's the thing.
Exactly. And I just, from what I'm seeing, people are still unfortunately giving this guy a platform, right? So if nobody is going to do anything, then might as well take matters into our own hands. If, an artist is going to team up with him, well, hey, artist, guess what? This is who you just teamed up with. Put people on notice, and then slowly you'll start to see things taken away. That's it. That's the best we could do right now.
Yep, and I mean, it's the same boat that I'm in. Anytime he missteps and does something stupid, I will be right there to call it out. So the other takeaway, going back to the Staniak cover, Brian, Tyler Kirkham reached out. Tyler point blank had a phone call with him and told him he needs to stop selling those books because it's embarrassing him, it's embarrassing Whatnot, it's embarrassing Tyler, and it's embarrassing Todd McFarlane. So Epic has sworn that he will no longer sell those books.
Well, I'm sure Todd reached out and said, bro, you're no longer going to sell those books.
What did he swear on?
Todd's not going to fuck around with that.
Like, what do we care about fucking Epic Nation's oath? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. He's already proved dishonest the entire way through.
Yeah, shout out to Death Over Decaf. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And what sucks is, he already has the money. It's not like he's not going to have the money. He already sold out of the books. And it's frustrating. And then speaking of books and selling out of things, that was the other bit of news that came out of this past week, following up on previous stuff. So LA Comic Con finally got back and put out a statement. And within that statement, yes, I don't know if they totally put it out publicly, but it was an email that came out and it has since been posted. If you guys check out the Rewind, a thorough stream yesterday, he had the screenshot up there that had everything. I would send it to you, Brian, but unfortunately I don't have it right now, but I will probably tomorrow. I'm going to ask him because I'm working on a little Christmas present for the public.
Nice. Yeah, fuck this guy, man.
But LA Comic Con went on to say that they specifically went over to Collector Cave's booth and told them to immediately stop selling anything that had an LA Comic Con logo on the back of it and to immediately remove it from the premises.
Wow.
So any books that they're claiming that they sold out of, either one, they're lying, or two, they sold them despite LA Comic Con in the convention telling them to destroy the books. So
Collector's Cave, let's see here. I want to see if they've posted anything.
no, I mean they're still running lives, and unless they get rated by Epic, there's like 20 or 30 people in their lives, like every other Whatnot seller. He's
what's
their
shitty?
avenue for making money.
You know what's shitty is that Collector's Cave Comics is so close to Collector's Cove Comics.
Yep.
All right, and what is the irony? Talk about irony there.
It's like almonds and demons, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And to Righteous, just to comment on that, it's not a fascination with him. The problem I have, and I've said it in the middle of his stream while getting called homophobic slurs, and I've said it out of the rip when the dude first blocked me. The problem I have, it's not him specifically. Mind you, at this point now it is because of the continued behavior. But it's this whole ideology that you can stick a name and stick a price, and if you're someone of influence in the face of something, somebody that doesn't know anything is going to look at that, take that as valid, and then shortly thereafter realize they got screwed and say, fuck this hobby, I'm done with comics. Because that's how all these people are. So that's why, to me, that matters. And that's why it matters to speak up. And this guy just keeps doubling down and doubling down and doubling down and doubling down. And I've seen what people do with his bullshit. I've seen the aftermath of what that does. And I don't want people to be driven away from this hobby. This hobby's niche enough in the first place. I don't need more people chased away.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, sometimes money is more important to these people, which fucking sucks. It really sucks.
So Epic has also apparently claimed that he's going to be going to France for either a convention or a movie or some absurdity. I don't know. I don't even know at this point. I just shake my head and laugh. I'm like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yep. I agree, man. I agree. Well, hopefully keep an eye on if anything else changes. And, there's more people out there that are scamming and screwing over people in this hobby on a regular basis.
Mark Jewelers.
Yeah, exactly. That's not gonna stop. There will always be scammers in this hobby, and you just gotta fucking figure out how to not deal with them or get rid of them.
Yep.
But it is what it is.
To me, information is a powerful tool. We all have a voice, and spreading facts and information is the only way to combat that stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to run through a couple IG art things that I love, and then we'll call it a night, you guys. If you guys got to jump anytime sooner, you just throw up the deuces. Much love to everybody. I want to, again, thank everybody that came tonight and everybody that's watching live and that's hung out. And thank you to everybody that supported the channel all year. It's been an amazing year doing this. Let's get into some cool art here. Found this.
Oh.
This is, look at this. James Shannon art.
That's badass.
Right? Fucking amazing, man.
Yep.
Look at this stuff. It's like
the Rolling Stones one's neat.
It's like flash tattoo Star Wars art.
Yep.
So that's a mix of. Look at that.
That's sick.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I didn't know sand people were swingers.
Did you get that whole thing about the Thomas Jefferson sand people? The pineapple. The pineapple is Thomas Jefferson for welcome.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. Yeah. It's like, wow.
Well, that's the big swinger symbol is the pineapple.
Well, swing away.
Ooh, look at that, dude. That is amazing.
Wow. Oh, that's sick.
That's
really
mean.
good.
Yeah.
That's mean.
James
Cool.
Shannon, you guys go check it out. James Shannon.
Can I
on
put
IG.
that on my 6-year-old's back?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Put
very
that on your throat, like right here. Just
it's very vintage tattoo stuff, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's good. Look at wow.
Motorhead,
Get rid of that Grateful Dead shit, but that is
That
amazing.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Did
I'm not a
Mellow
Grateful
Fellow
Dead person,
commission
but
that?
like, that's really
You mean Yellow Fellow? Who's Mellow Fellow? I only know Yellow Fellow.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
This is a comic show.
Yeah. Look at this. This is AI art.
Wow.
Yeah, this is that guy, Artificial Matt. He calls himself a prompt engineer. I love that. You know, I can fuck with AI art. You know, as long as you aren't trying to tell me it's not. And this just blew me away, man. That's
cool.
fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
That one's not as good. That one's kind of crazy, but that first one was nuts.
First one's the best.
Yeah.
My big thing with AI art, it's the same problem I have is working in the tech industry. It's a wonderful, powerful tool. Unfortunately, capitalism is going to win.
Yep. You're right. It already is winning.
Yep.
So we've talked about her before. She goes by Kalinina. I don't know how to say that. And it's KKKALININA.art. Now, I don't know if she knows that she probably shouldn't have that in the front of her name, but yeah. She's probably from another.
She's foreign, maybe.
That's what I was just about to
America.
say. I'm guessing she's foreign. Yeah, but we've showed her before because she's got this amazing art that she does with mouths, and this is fucking amazing. Like absolutely amazing. And
You are on fire with mouth art tonight.
right? Isn't it amazing? Check out this chick's art though. She does good shit.
Crazy good.
Yeah. Like really good.
I know Verse. What's up, buddy?
What's up, bro?
What up?
What's up, brother?
What's shaking with the bacon? What's the hizzle on the fizzle?
Same old shit.
Still here for you.
Yeah. All right, let me go back. All right, here we go. Look at this dude. Mike Fudge art. His name's Mike Fudge, and this piece is gorgeous. It's a giclée? A giclée? Am I saying that right?
I guess.
Hey, you should
right
know.
for someone trying to
You
sound
should-
French.
Yeah, you should know. You're up in Montreal, right?
Yeah, giclée.
Yeah, there we go.
There
You could throw that little
Even if it's wrong, it sounds much better when you do it.
Yeah,
There
yeah. Mike Fudge is the name of the artist, and numbered out of 100, I would put that on my wall in a frame. That's sick.
Yeah,
that's really good. And then he's got some other badass shit. I could see this guy being a badass. Look at that.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I like
That
his
is
color
sick.
palette. It's pretty awesome.
That's the
If
official.
I was working on an indie book, I'd be banging down this guy's door for a cover.
100%. Look at that.
Damn.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Dope.
Ooh.
That's sick.
Yeah, Mike Fudge, everybody. Absolutely amazing. Needs to be
Wild.
doing comic art. Look at
I
that.
think it's it. Yeah, he's not from Winnipeg, that's for sure.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's sick. Yeah.
So, pretty dope. Make sure you check him out. Another badass artist goes by Space Wolf or Kaleo, I guess. No, hold on. Alexander Joseph Davidson is his name, but he goes by Space Wolf. He's got some badass shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was.
Hold on. I'm going to show you that eyeball. Hold on here. Yeah, this guy's badass. Look at that shit.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I saw something else
Yeah,
recently
if
that had
they
something
had a
like that.
skull around it, it'd be Brian McClay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Holy
what was that?
cow.
What was that?
Right-
TMNT.
Look at this. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Wild.
Yeah. That's sick.
Go back up. There's that TMNT up higher.
Oh, right here.
Look like right there.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
sick.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's badass too. Really good.
Fuck.
Oh, I like his Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I love Frankenstein, man. Good Frankenstein art will catch my eye every time.
Is that a patch he was holding there?
Hold on here. Let me go back. Come on. Let's go.
It was in the bottom left, but no biggie.
There we go. Come on. Saved art. Saved art. Saved art. Saved art. There we go.
I forget he has some cool Slipknot stuff.
All right. This is badass. Check this chick out. She goes by.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Damn. Holy shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Tanya Gomelskaya. And we showed her before. We showed some of her. Let me show you guys. She's got some sick ass art.
Well, hold on. How did she do that?
Clay.
Is it 3D? Is it like, oh, it's clay. Okay, so it is coming out. Okay.
Yeah. And she paints it on a mirror. Look at that. Look at this one, dude.
I could not have that in my house, man. I would fucking have
freak the hell.
flashbacks from the 80s. I would be like,
She would do really well at the Cecil Hotel in LA.
Fucked.
So right now with my kids, we're doing Elf on a Shelf. I think this would be better for Halloween, right? You put this in their room.
You'll ruin them, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You'll end up in a hospital.
Yeah.
Dude, that is fucking crazy.
All right, so this is
I
amazing.
wonder how they think that up sometimes.
This is an amazing story right here. I'm going to let this play.
Mural is in memory of Thor. I sat with his family last night and listened to stories while their faces lit up. For Big Dog, he left some huge memories for everyone. I watched a video where he was saying, "I love you." Can't say I've ever seen a dog do that before. He used to lay on the couch with his dad and look just as tall, all stretched out. Unfortunately, these dogs have a short lifespan compared to others. But one thing is for sure, his family will remember him forever. He is now on the side of their new retail shop, about 2 stories tall, leaving the same huge impression.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
It's awesome.
Dude, spray can art has gotten so fucking good lately. Like spray can artists have just taken it to a whole new level with all the new tips and cans and colors that they've come out with in the last, like 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah,
all the different spray tips and all the different techniques that they've discovered, and it is some next level shit.
That would be a cool documentary to see all the stuff they could do, like what the history was, like what they used to be able to do, and now what they can do. That would be cool.
Yeah, I get super spoiled here in Baltimore because there's a big initiative of that's how they're combating urban graffiti is just by painting over it with a blank mural and actually telling a graffiti artist, this is the concept, make it your own.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is super dope.
I used to practice a lot, and my stuff was never that good. I had some good art, but never that good.
Look at this. Speaking of spray can art, you got an airbrush artist here.
Yeah, speaking of a quick DMCA violation.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting into building models like planes and stuff like that, and they use a lot of airbrushes to do that. Now I've never used airbrush, but I'm gonna use that as an excuse to learn how to hopefully use those. And
hell yeah,
I would think try to figure out if I can do some art like that with airbrush.
All right,
it makes it a whole lot easier.
This is wild.
Yeah, Kirby Rosanis. It goes by Kirby Rosanis on IG. Really intricate, kind of Jeff Darrow art style.
Yep.
Just beautiful.
The detail is wild.
I love that shit, dude. Bro. Are you
That's
kidding me?
sick.
Look at that. Yeah, Jim Munoz. 11 by 17.
The tattered hood looks badass.
Bebop Nemesis on IG. I don't know if this is their art. It looks like AI art, but it's still gorgeous. Very, very interesting. AI art's very weird. All right, this dude's bad fucking ass. Greg Overton. He's a fine artist. He does Native American art that is just absolutely gorgeous, and he chose a great song.
Yes.
I watched you change into a fly. I looked away. You are fine.
Fucking badass,
Beautiful.
man. Yeah. Yeah.
Right at the chorus, though. Right at the chorus.
I know. The his art is next level.
Dude, I've been on such a Deftones high as of late, so it's
Favorite band, bro. I have 3 bands that are my favorite bands that like I call them my favorite band every time. Deftones, The Cure, and Far. You ever heard of Far?
Far is awesome. Mm-hmm.
No, you go.
I love Far.
Yeah, that's that band is just blew me away. They have an album called Water and Solutions. Far,
That's such a badass album.
Yeah, Water and Solutions is my top 3 favorite albums.
That was a good call out right there for sure, McClay.
Yeah.
Not many people know Far.
Nope.
I'm literally throwing it up on Spotify now so I don't lose it.
Hell yeah. Greg Overton. All right. Next, we've got. Look at this. It goes by I Just Draw Alan Williams. Look at that. That is fucking crazy.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Painting. Somebody sent me this. This is Jay Anceletto. I think it might have been Chad Cave. Shout out to Chad Cave. He actually said he's like if this is like all of his sketch art, he might be the best sketch artist in the game.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Right?
Yeah,
that deserves a follow. He's a great artist anyways. I mean, look at this stuff.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys the rest of his shit.
Yeah, I love his work.
Jesus.
Jeez. Wow.
Look at that. The way the negative space leaves on him. Oh, man. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
But this is a banger, dude.
Yeah. Next level. All right, this is so smart. Let me show you. Okay, so this guy made this. He took these books and he made this little took models and made this like scene in these books. Check this out. Put lights in it. Made these little, right? They're all worshiping an alien.
Yeah, that's Mike from Monsters
Mike
Inc.
Wachowski.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he put a phone in another book. And then he went to a library and put it in the library.
Yeah, you know the shrine.
And then he said, "Look here for a clue." Basically, he put this on his IG that said, "Look here for a clue to find it." And it was at this library, and people started showing up at the library to see it. How fucking cool is that?
Probably the most people that library has seen in years.
Right?
Yep. Dude, treasure hunts are the best, man.
Right? They are.
Yeah, they are.
That's why we love picking up dollar books, you know?
Yep.
I miss that. I've been looking for since the early 80s. They used to have they had a show on HBO, and when HBO was kind of new and stuff, it was called Moonlight Madness, and it was all about a scavenger hunt, and there was like 6 different teams, and each team there was like 4 or 5 people in each team, and it was all over the town, and it was a movie. And dude, it was badass. It was one of the coolest scavenger hunt movies that I even remember ever seeing as a kid. It was back out when Hawk the Slayer was out and all that other. Dude, it doesn't exist anymore. You can't find it.
Well, they actually still do shit like this. Like I have a friend of mine that is in a Facebook group where they post stuff like that. Like they'll put the clues and everything, and they tell them this is where you got to go, and they give shit away for free. Like it's cool.
That you heard you're done. Dennis knows Midnight Madness.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're done geocache. You ever heard of that?
Yep. Yeah, that shit's kind of scary.
Pretty fun.
That shit can be scary, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Look at this dude. This dude writes, he draws, he's ambidextrous. Carl Kopinski.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. At the same time, he draws with both hands.
Dude, these people aren't right. They freak me out a little bit.
Yeah. Like those people who draw with fucking like 8 pencils at once on a stick or something.
And with their feet too, yeah.
Nobody
you walk
should be
around
this next level intelligent, like both sides of your brain working at the same time and shit. Like you got DNA, alien spliced DNA or something. So like
there's
something
young kids that are coming up playing basketball and baseball that can pitch with both hands, both arms, and can also play and dribble with both shoot and dribble and everything with both hands. There's football players that can throw with both arms, footballs. It's crazy.
I could play soccer both legs. Like I kick both legs, it's fine. But if you ask me to fucking like switch up on hockey or anything, like there's no way I can switch up pitching. Like no way, dude, no way.
I got a buddy.
I have a hard time giving myself the waffled stranger. I can't even understand how the fuck people do this.
This is Olivia, the famous pinup artist. She did this on a Catwoman sketch. Now, if you guys, I'm sure you guys know who Olivia is. If you don't, she's one of the greatest pinup artists ever. She's been the Playboy pinup artist for, ever. Up there with Vargas and all the other great pinup artists. She's absolutely amazing. And wouldn't it be awesome to get a sketch cover done by her?
That is awesome, man. Look at that. That's wow.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
Such a talent.
This is crazy art.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how to say that. Miyagi, Kosuke Miyagi.
Yeah, man.
That is a badass doll scene.
I think you got that.
Miyagi.
Yep. That's beautiful.
Street Fighter, baby.
Yep. DT, there you go. DT put this up. It is a Michael Turner sketch with Alex Ross paints.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the best thing to say. That's it. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. Tribute to Michael Turner. Just gorgeous. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to find that. Shout out to DT for that one. Pretty dope. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask skateboard art. This dude does painting with spray cans on skateboards, blank skateboards, and paints with it.
Oh,
good use
shit.
of talent.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's like paint by number without the numbers, bro. He's like, fuck, that's awesome. Look at that.
I wonder how much he sold this for. He probably sold it for less than what people are buying those Pokemon decks for.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Bro, those Pokemon decks.
Yeah,
this
dude.
is wild.
Right? Look at this.
Look, when Arizona Iced Tea's putting out mystery packs, we've gone too far.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Arizona Iced Tea putting out packs. That's crazy.
Have you guys?
They legitimately are.
Have you guys seen that McDonald's thing there with the Happy Meal, the gold nugget?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. This is
What's up with that?
AI art, I'm pretty sure, but this is one of the coolest Destro pieces
Yeah, I was gonna say
I've ever seen.
that's a cool Destro, man.
Yeah.
That's like fucking next level, like Destro zombie looking Destro. That's badass.
It looks like that AI was modeled off of Jeff DeCall.
Yeah. Well, look at the skulls. That looks just gorgeous, man. Shout out to Kal-El. He showed me about this, and he also tagged Nate in this one. All right, this is pretty crazy. Yep. Prints are in the bio. So there
Crazy.
you go. Yep. AI art, but it's fucking wicked.
Oh my god.
Don't trip on mushrooms and check this out.
Oh my god.
The more I stare at it, the more I'm seeing shit.
Uh-huh.
There's got bees hivers almost.
Yeah. This is from Gamma T Comics. It says, just got this original artwork from the talented Sonia_MS. And that is pretty damn amazing. All the pieces.
Nice.
Yeah. So check out the artist. Very cool art. This is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Love
More
it.
AI.
Yeah, badass.
Yeah, but it
It's
looks
like a
Iron Maiden.
It's a trippy Tool music video.
Yep.
I would tell
Straight
you,
up,
if
right out of
Boom
heavy
Studios
metal.
if Boom Studios ever had like Once in the Future, or Once in the Future like automated or animated, that's what it would look like.
Yep. Anthony Jean art on IG.
Very nice.
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this, I thought this was cool.
That is awesome.
Right?
That's pretty, yeah.
Yeah. See, this I'd print and put this shit up. I think this is cool.
Yeah. Kyle Crawford on IG. Goes by Reanimated. He's got some really cool shit. Check this out. That's pretty dope.
CM Punk.
Yep. Love the Santa Cruz screaming hand.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Got lips on the side of it.
Joker.
Damn. You see the...
I mean, he's got some good shit.
That's wicked.
Yeah. So go check him out. Bart, is it Bart Spears? Yeah, Mark Spears. Sorry, Mark Spears. I signed up for his Kickstarter. He also puts out cards of all the art. Looks like in the Kickstarter. So these are his Monster Cards Series 2. They're badass. I think I might have shown them already, but go check out Mark Spears. And then I think that is it. I think I've shown. If I haven't shown this, look at that.
That's fucking amazing.
Oh man.
Yeah, unreal.
Sick.
Yeah. Beautiful. And let's see here. I need to get this. Shout out to Yvonne Tony. I need that. Tony, thanks for posting that. I need to find that. This is a badass Scotty Young Skeletor.
That is awesome.
Yep. And then... Oh, this is crazy.
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Dude,
Pencil
it blows
Pusher
me
is the
away.
name. Yeah, pencil_pusher.
Damn, look at his eye, man.
Yeah. It's perfect.
How do they get that
That's
detail?
insane. His lighting, it's like getting the lighting right and stuff.
Yeah, people have gotten to next level with colored pencil.
That's
Just the
insane.
tones and the overlay of the tones of the colored pencil. And colored pencils have come a long way as well. But the people have they've gotten amazing with it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's insane.
This fucking woman again.
This is a gorgeous
Dude,
Segovia Captain America.
I think it's
Beautiful.
on Agent Venom up there.
Oh yeah, this is, dude. Inhuck Lee has been doing these variants where he's got all, but look how good that looks. That Agent Venom.
Yeah, it's clean.
That looks awesome.
Like he's got all of them. The Agent Venom one is so good, but so is the Anti Venom and
Anti-Venom's sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's the whole thing. Even got Spider Boy. Really, really good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think.
Yo,
I've
I still play Sonic Adventures 2, bro. Best soundtrack. Best soundtrack.
Look at that, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
God, I miss my Dreamcast.
3D
I
animated.
should have never
cover.
got rid of that.
Yeah, those things sell for a lot of money, man.
Yeah, those things were so fun.
If you go looking for them, pick up Gen 1, because the Gen 1 you can soft mod. You don't have to do any soldering or anything. I have a Gen
nice.
1 and an up converter and everything sitting downstairs so I can play.
Shit, I'm single. Last thing I need is a game station of any kind.
You never see the sun.
Fuck no.
This is badass right here.
Yep. I'm gonna assume that the other photo over there is the same artist, the
Fucking
one with
A.
the claw.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's dope, right?
That's
cool.
Very cool.
He design. He design. So.
Design.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, guitar strings. That's badass.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Ernie Ball.
That,
Guitar
yeah.
string.
That's a great.
Machine.
Yeah, that's a great image right there. What else
I
has
just
this guy got?
I just sold my Taylor acoustic, bro. I'm like heartbroken seeing that.
I can't sell guitars, man. I can't force myself to do it.
I sold this for an electric drum set.
I don't even play guitar, and I just keep looking to buy more. It's like, why do I keep buying guitars? I don't even play guitar.
No,
I'm looking for a Jackson Flying V, the
Yes.
Dave Mustaine style, with the one side a little bit longer than the other.
So
They make a flat black with a gloss black pinstripe, just right about an 1/8 inch on the inside lip all the way around. I've been looking for one of those for a while, dude. They're so sick.
I have one. I gifted it to my brother.
Wow.
Yep.
Dude, those things are badass. I love those guitars.
Well, I love talking about guitars and art and all these goodies. You guys, it's been a long show and
Good one.
Yeah, a good one though, and a really good one for right before Christmas. I know, G, you're getting ready to celebrate with the fam and the kids. You got a long day ahead of you. Binkies,
Yes,
what do
sir.
you got? You got anything special? You going to do anything for Christmas?
Nah, I'll see my folks on Monday. I don't know when, but I'll see my folks on Monday and then back to work on Tuesday.
Hey, fucking
Damn.
man. Amen.
Boxing Day.
What's that?
Boxing Day. I
Yeah,
said on
yeah.
Boxing Day, Binkies, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, when is your Thanksgiving before or after American Thanksgiving?
It's before. Ours is in October. You guys, it's November.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for you guys.
So this is the best part. Is I used to work with a bunch of guys, and they were all in Toronto. I was the only guy who was from America, except for a guy from Winnipeg. And they picked on him being the redneck. And so all the guys were from Toronto, and they said, you work on Yonge Street. This is when I was in New York.
Yep.
And like everyone's in Yonge Street. I'm like, what's Yonge Street? They're like, it's the biggest street in Toronto.
Yep.
Like, what's that have to do with the aisle I work in New York? They're like, all the Toronto guys on
Yep.
Yonge Street.
Yep.
And they'd all go off October. Where are you going? Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And then they come back from November. Where y'all going? Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
I was like, oh, you guys are the best. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
smartest guys I ever met. 2 Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Fucking A. That's why I love this time of year, man. So, Ryan, what do you got going on, brother?
Just got through finally bagging and boarding the last of that small collection I got. Been working on that. So I went through 3 packs, a little over 300 books. I ended up made an offer to him and just bought the lot, the stuff from him, just under 300. So I'm starting to work on cleaning and pressing my first book. So we'll see how it does once it comes out.
Did you get any more big ones? I saw when you first started going through it, you got some good books in there, man. Did you find any other killers or what?
There is some good stuff. I'm gonna I'll make a little thing. I'll come on a show and kind of go rip through them and whatnot, just to kind of see, because if people are looking for certain stuff, I like to get it out to those who want it. So if I don't know how I'm going to disperse it, but there's some cool stuff in here, and I'm gonna try to clean up the bigger keys, so that they're they're presentable and it's so crazy how just changing the board and bag makes an astronomical difference.
Yeah, with the Turtles books. Yeah.
Turtles. All right, yeah, there was some Turtles ones in here, some older Turtles.
Yeah, there was a second print, first appearance Casey Jones in there. That's what that one was. I saw him.
There's a lot of good shit. So
Did you get
there was
brigade number ones?
It's crazy. What's that?
Did you get any brigade number ones or profit number ones?
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get any of those.
Says nobody.
There was some Dark Horse stuff. There was some cool Dark Horse stuff. And it's funny because there's there'd be one or two like Iron Man, but they're keys. There were keys at what they were or whatever. So it'd be small amounts of little books, a little set that they were like some just like the keys versus like a non-key. It might not be a huge key, but you're like, wow, I'd rather have that than just something else. And all of them are like, it's like a lot of them are keys, so it was pretty crazy. But I'm gonna go through and look at that next, and I'll give a report to y'all. Let you know
the turtles were sick, man.
Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, it was someone I've never seen before.
Nice. I am not going to be. We're not going to do Discord tonight just because I got to get up super early to go over to the Peeps house, and all these guys got to get up super early. But the Discord is going to be back up and working. I finally got the sound to work with it, so we'll be back doing the Discord next week. So make sure you guys come hang out with us pre-show, after show. I finally got the sound working. It was something easy that I was overlooking, like always. But that being said, yeah, we're definitely gonna get back on there. Solo Wookie, you got anything going on for Christmas, brother?
Hang out and goof off. Try and continue to buy, low sale books. I've been just loving finding low dollar.
Nice, very cool. 2 of them. You finally got them. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know me. I always buy those.
Nice.
How about for
nice.
$43?
What? Yo.
Yeah.
Newsstand.
If you guys don't know when to look, man, prices are low right now. Are you not looking?
Yeah, I see that newsstand.
Yeah. Speaking of low, make sure you guys are checking your back issue bins because look
at
$4.
You can't hide money. Look at these guys.
$10.
That's nice.
Dude,
$4.
Oh.
Nothing, man.
What was that?
Nice.
Brian should start picking up way earlier for these guys.
First Space Usagi.
I know. Oh, nice.
This one's hard to find too.
These guys.
Hey, you guys picking up gems. Chad, same to you, bro. It was nice seeing you.
$4.
Yeah, dude. All the deals are out there. You got to be looking right now, man.
Okay, Binkies is not playing though.
Yeah.
$4.
Stuff for nothing. Dude.
Person had no fucking clue what they had.
Yeah.
I felt like I was a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can get those 50% off or 50% off sales too in some of those places.
Yep.
Right?
Go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Still finding old stuff at Walmart, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not bad. Nate. Nate, tell me.
You ever seen Concrete?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I got one of those. I got
Yeah.
the first.
So Nate, before we call it a night, I want to know what is the best present that you got your son for Christmas?
Oof.
There are so many.
I want to know the best one. What
actually-
do you think is the best one?
He's got a roof over his head. He's got.
So I was with my parents last weekend, and I told them, I was like, I just want you to know I'm not the only child in this house who wants an aircraft carrier for Christmas. And they started dying laughing. And I showed them, I was like, the Paw Patrol aircraft carrier.
No.
And my dad was like, oh, well, we have to buy that. It's an aircraft carrier. Anyone in this family who wants an aircraft carrier has got to get an aircraft carrier. I was like, I completely agree. So he has got an aircraft carrier coming. I think I don't think that's the best gift, but I think it's like the most enduring gift, at least, or
that he'll remember. That's awesome.
Yeah, so.
That's sick. Well, shout out to Billy at Economics and Comics. Happy holidays. Shout out to everybody. Happy holidays. Again, thank you guys so much for supporting this channel and supporting this community. Shout out to all the great people out there. Shout out to Wonderworld Comics. Shout out to Jesse James Comics. Shout out to Hive Comics. Shout out to Wanted Comics. Shout out to Bird City Comics and all the people that we fuck with over here. And make sure you guys follow all these guys on IG. And also hit that thumbs up if you haven't already hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We will see you guys next week. Merry Christmas. Tell your
If
loved
you want to
ones.
see the best Christmas tree this year, go to my IG page. I promise you will love my Christmas tree. Go to it. Go check it
That
out.
being said, love you
And
guys.
we also
I
learned,
will take that.
We also learned tonight that AI is communicating with whales, so finally someone will be able to get through to my ex-girlfriend. So congratulations, AI. You are doing good things.
Much
Merry
love, you
Christmas
guys.
to these guys.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go.
Hell yeah. Merry Christmas, you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Shots fired.
We're out.